us. I hate that black spot right there. I had a feeling things were going to go bad today.
Why?
I don't know, because Chris isn't around?
I bet he's gone next week.
Probably.
He is.
There we are. There's the peeps. Cherie Cooley must be home early today from work. Hello, hello.
Happy Friday.
Fanster Friday, Justine. Fanster Friday. Sure, I can't wait to see Sherry Nemo. I can't wait to see everybody. But Sherry Nemowakis, when I just think of her, she is a funny, funny lady. She is. You don't think she's...
Oktoberfest?
Yeah, she don't think she's... She doesn't look like she'd be that funny of a lady, but she's silently funny. Oh, and did you see Deb Fisher put her little cat dish online?
I've seen it.
Did you see? Didn't it look like it was cracked?
Cracked?
Yeah, it didn't look like it was cracked.
I didn't pay attention that much.
Oh,
I saw
okay.
the picture of
I care.
Okay.
It looked like it was cracked, but it wasn't. Thank God.
Good.
Hello, Miss Tammy. Hello, everybody. Stephanie was in the store the other day. Yesterday, I think. Oh my, what does that say? Latanya, the Katanya is gorgeous. She is so funny, that Misty. Misty, you mean the katana that you did? Justini.
What?
I need a clicker.
Oh, wee.
Gee.
I'm clicking it.
Do it again. There. It's too shiny to click.
I was going to say, it doesn't...
Yeah, it's too shiny.
Yeah, it is too shiny.
Okay.
Teresa Rex are at a nice 89 degrees.
Oh.
I'll take that.
We're kind of cold here. Although, I shouldn't say that. This is great weather. This is fantastic weather we're having here. Hello, everybody. Hello. Fan Stuff Friday.
Shrimp stew. Ew.
That does sound disgusting. Stew sounds good. Shrimp sound good.
Like,
but
I
together,
like shrimp like
in
I
a
like
stew?
breaded shrimp. I like, shrimp scampi, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, now you sound like Bubba Gump's friend. What was his name?
Yeah, but then if you add stuff like shrimp and like shrimp tacos and that, I just can't do that. I don't know.
Who was Bubba Gump's partner? I like shrimp fried. I like shrimp raw. I like shrimp and stew.
Stephanie says Peggy was awesome.
Peggy is awesome. Peggy's sick though
We
today.
sure have the first day of fall here.
Yeah, we do. We
That's
should go
what we
live
have,
on us.
Kathleen, about 55, 60-ish.
Let's go. I hate this. So hate that. Hello, everybody. Happy Fanster Friday. I really need to cut my one toenail.
Okay.
I know it's. I just say doesn't everyone cut their toenails?
Yeah, well, you got a longer one.
Right.
Now.
It hurts.
Karen said it's like Dumbo. Yeah, I can't do that.
No, but what's his friend? What's that?
Oh, I don't know.
Bubba Gump's friend.
Wasn't his name Bubba Gump?
Wasn't for Bubba Gump. Oh, it was. Bubba.
That's
It
what
was.
Carolyn says.
It was Bubba Gump. Because I'm thinking
Alright,
Bubba Gump was Forrest. No, Forrest Gump, and then there's Bubba.
You want to be
something
on camera?
Bubba.
Here's Rooney, everybody. Hi.
Here, see if she comes up. Here, Rins, come on up.
Come here.
Put your leg down so she could jump.
Oh.
Come here, Rins. Come here. People want to see you, Rins. Come here. Come here, Rins. Rins. If I had a treatola, Rins, come here. Come here, Rins. Here.
My pants are getting
I-
sloshed.
Slimed.
Rooney.
Rin, they want to see you. Come here. Rins.
Oh.
Ah.
She's like, give me something. I'll do that. Oh, Rooney, now my pants.
Next time we have to remember to bring a treat.
Right.
Okay, so hello. Happy Fanster Friday. I don't think we have anyone new tonight. Do we have anyone new tonight?
Yep, we got our long sleeves on.
It's cold here. It's my type of weather. I love it. Well, welcome. We're going to get started. I'm Jennifer. This is Justine. Yeah, she doesn't like you, Jennifer. That's true. She doesn't.
Does she growl if you hug her?
Oh, yes. I've showed you guys that. She does. What is she doing now?
I don't know.
Justine, give her a hug and show everybody how she growls.
No.
Well, she's not going to bite you. She's just going to growl. She didn't give you a warning.
No, I don't want a warning. Can I get a kiss from right here? What are you doing? Come here.
No.
Well, no, she's already backing away.
Yep.
Rooney.
Yes.
That's not nice.
Anyhow. Okay, so today,
Can you offer the
tonight...
stamps with the kits, or is that just too much?
Who said that? Yeah, we do. And actually, it's funny that you said that. I don't want to do that because I'm telling you, when I say it takes us all day to send out the kits, and I'm not talking about putting the kits together. I'm talking about literally running labels and mailing them. It takes all day. To add one more thing would be too much. However, with that said, class 315, the next one in 2 weeks, is going to have a new stamp option because we're going to use it in the cards, and we're going to give it to you as, I think, as a little sale. If you buy it, if you buy the kit and the stamp together, I think we're going to give it to you as a sale. And I don't even know if you've seen the stamp yet. I just decided that.
No. Well, Jennifer has her little unicorn laying on the table. I didn't wear mine. I forgot.
Yeah, if you could see, notice there's nothing there. My unicorn, though, is right here. I can't find my chain, and I'm really, 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 really upset by that because it was like a $100 chain, and I've looked everywhere. Well, not everywhere. I've honestly looked for just the last 15 minutes, and I can't find it. So we both will be wearing our necklaces in California for sure, and you are, Justine.
Okay, I will.
And, yeah, I have to find my chain. So anyhow, let's get started. I like tonight's cards too, but yeah, anyhow, 315 in 2 weeks we'll offer a stamp included in that. Okay, that's just so bad. Let's go back on to Craft Cam. Okay, so let's start because we actually have 3 cards to make. I love these 3 cards.
Kathy,
I'm not sure what did Kathy say.
You don't wear it everywhere, Justine?
No, she will. Okay, so take out your 3 sets of jewels and then take out, what is the first one we're doing? I'm not sure. We pack these a certain way. Oh, perfect.
Good night, Linda.
Someone's going to bed already?
She has family stuff, she said.
Oh, so she's leaving. She's not going to bed.
Right.
Okay, so this is going to be the first card we're doing right here. And these guys are all relatively easy. Oh, and let me just tell you, tomorrow, because today, hopefully, as most of you know, we got a truckload of all our adhesive in. And after this weekend, I'm going to say, first of all, I got a shout out to Elizabeth who busted her butt today. I mean, we all did, but she really was back there packing, and it was just unbelievable. We probably got 90% of the adhesive out, but after this weekend, it'll all be out. I don't know what I was saying after this. Why was I saying something? So we didn't put the cards online yet. The stamps, not the cards, the stamps, the 2 new stamps, this stamp and this stamp. That'll go online tomorrow.
Elizabeth forgot.
Oh my God. Kit. How can she forget to get the kit? These will go online tomorrow, and we also have a special that we're going to put online tomorrow, which I'll tell you about in a little bit. So, yeah, so after this weekend, and let me just say this last thing about adhesive week. After this weekend, all the adhesive is going to be out in the mail. The only exception is going to be the X dispensers and refills. We are still waiting on those. They should come in at the end of next week, so we will ship them out the Monday we come back from California. And if you are affected by that, you have a little yellow slip in your box that says, we owe you this. So that you'll know that we know. Okay, I'm going to turn, even though these cards open up like this is the way this card opens up from right to left. Look, I'm already out of screen. Because of that, I'm going to turn it this way. And you could use it this way for sure. Absolutely, there's no reason why you couldn't use it this way. But I have it opening up from right to left, okay? But because I want it in screen, I'm going to lay it like that, okay? So what I need you to do, like I said, open up right from left. Let's go ahead and let's adhere our orange and white, what is that, checkerboard paper to the front of our card. Plaid. So let's go ahead and put that to the front of our card.
Elizabeth said it's okay. My hands hurt too much to cut.
I'm sure they do. Poor Dwayne, we told him to come back today because we're going to have some packages for him. He goes, I think you have 200 packages here. It was a lot. Thank God he came back with an empty truck. It was a lot.
Stephanie said, I got the grunge paper. Love it.
What grunge paper?
Grunge. The new paper, our new paper.
Oh, I know, isn't it? It's fantastic. Oh, and those people who, on the same note, those people who had back ordered some of that discontinued Tim Holtz paper. Oh, and for those of you who want to go order something from the website, just wait a second, okay? Wait till tomorrow to place your orders, and I'll tell you why in a little bit, okay? Because there's something we're going to put on there that's not on there yet that you're going to want to probably take advantage of. So don't leave us to go order anything right now. It's amazing how I tell people not to order from our website, isn't it? So we got all of the that Tim Holtz clearance paper back in stock, and all of the, if yours was on back order, that went out today too. So that's all back there. Okay. Doesn't it look like I'm a lot closer?
Mm-hmm. This does, but when you watch that, no.
Oh, you know.
It doesn't look like.
No, it's the same thing. He might have made that closer. Hi, Claudette. I know, Kathleen, that paper is beautiful in person. Seriously, isn't it? It's. I mean, I don't know which one my favorite is because it is all so nice. And again, not filling up the card, but taking my glue off the sides. Comes off so easily. Melissa got her dog ornaments. Did you see her cute little dogs? My God, the one has beautiful eyes.
I didn't see that.
That was on Facebook. It was great. Okay, so now, and don't jump the gun on me here, guys, because we're going to do a couple things. Well, here, let me do this first before you guys do jump the gun. On this piece of paper right here, if everyone looks up, everyone look up. Justine.
I know.
Okay.
You got to give me a second.
Okay, well, when you see me there. So this orange paper, look, I've outlined that orange paper in black. Why did I do that? Because I wanted this to be a distinct thing. I wanted that to be a distinct thing. And then the rest of that just blended in. So we're going to outline this orange piece all in black. Does everyone see that? I think it looks much better. And then you're going to adhere it. Everyone look up again. Everyone look up. Then you're going to adhere it. Depending on where your gingham paper falls, I want you to adhere it just left of one of these blocks that fall there, okay? And I don't care if it's a full block or a half block. Does everyone see that strip that I'm talking about, that column? Because we're going to put a jewel there. So just make sure you have like a full line all the way down. Okay, does that make sense? So go ahead and outline that. So, I know, are you laughing at Rooney?
Yeah, you
drinking
can hear
the water?
her slurping all the way from down here.
She's a slurper. Sorry, little Crosby was sick all week. Oh, I got back. I did tell Andy. Nothing's wrong with his poop.
Oh, well, you just had a bug. That's a weird bug, though.
Yeah, he was sick all week. Throwing up. He would literally eat, turn around, and throw up. I mean, am I kidding, Justine?
No.
He wouldn't even walk like 2 seconds, or it wouldn't even be 5 minutes. He's been sick since, actually, Sunday morning.
It was a weekend, yeah.
Since Sunday morning he's been sick. I think today was the first day he didn't puke.
Well, I don't think he puked yesterday, did he?
I don't know.
In the morning.
I think he puked once.
Yeah. He didn't, but he seemed fine yesterday, though. He wasn't...
Well, that's the thing. He has seemed fine. Oh, I don't have my my towels at the warehouse. Oh, crap.
Okay, so next week in California, can anyone come down and shop with you? Are there extra Croptoberfest card kits available to buy if you come by?
There is not, because those kits are only available to the attendees. We're not going to have a ton there, but if you want to come by and shop what we have and say hello to us, we sure would love to see you. Yeah, for sure. Come down. And what was the other question? I think that was it.
That was it.
Oh, I knew this was going to run out. Yep, it's totally done. I should have just changed it. Don't mess it up as you're taking it out of there. They're in high demand right now.
I'll let you finish.
Yeah, and for those of you who are attending Crop, California or Cleveland, I am just going to say that you're going to love, quote unquote, your goodie bag. You're going to love it. That's all I'm going to say. Like, everyone who has seen it is going to love it. Like, Justine loves it. She actually already took one. And she never takes anything that says Stamp-listic on it.
Do you still plan on going garage sailing in California on Saturday?
I don't know. There's a street that has a lot of garage sales. We're there.
Susan said we cannot wait. Either can we.
So yeah, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, no, if you're around, we can't do the crop cards because it really is for the people who go on the crop. And we were gonna start our game night tonight. But I didn't run the list so we could pick winners out because remember, we're going to pick from the people who bought the list, who bought the cards. I didn't print that, and I didn't bring our phone. So, and we'll come live to you next Friday from California. So I don't know what we'll do. But we will be live next Friday with you guys. At least for an hour or two.
Naomi said, I tried making hotel reservations for California, but the rates were a bit on the high end for me.
Oh, did you use our rate? And if you didn't use our rate, call me and, not call me, email me, and I could still get you that rate very easily.
Donna Levine says, California does not sell anything for 25 cents.
But you don't know that. But yeah, no, if you wanted to go, look, I just put all that into my glue.
I see that.
Justine.
What are you doing, honey? Hi.
She wants her bone. Oh, she wants to come up here now.
Hi, sweetie.
Well,
oh, Runes, you are just... Runes, you are one slobbery girl.
She's sliming.
Why don't you slime mama?
Naomi, email me, and I'm going to pass it on to the gentleman who is helping us, and he will get you in there. He will make a room reservation for you underneath our rate. Okay? So seriously, what is she doing? Email me that, or email me, and I'm going to send that right to him, okay? So please do that. Okay, so this is that fabric tape from Tim Holtz. And this is discontinued, so this is really, really cheap on our website. I like this. I like this a lot. Now, we're going to put this against the fold. Here's my fold. We're going to put this against the fold. And this is adhesive back. So...
I don't think I even...
did you just say ooh?
Yeah.
Like,
I thought you had put stuff on it.
Justine.
Donna says, Jennifer, I've been here 22 years. Believe me, these are a different type of people out here. Nice, but not cheap.
Okay, so like, we would get the Stamp-listic cup for more than $2. Well, who knows? We'll see. So adhesive back, fabric tape, adhesive back. Put it right against, if I screwed this up, I didn't. Put it right against that fold. And we cut it longer for you so you can go off the card and then cut it. So
what would be the best day to come by and shop and say hi?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I don't know. What would be the best day? Not Thursday. I don't know.
Does the fabric tape go over one of the stamps?
No. Well, it could. However, I cut this. So if you wanted to do this and lay this down and then go over that, but I cut that and bumped that into there. So, no. And I did that because I think I did the base first, but that is a cut, bumped right into that. Good eye. But no, I didn't do that. Okay, so again, turn that over and cut. I don't know. If you want to, you know, Saturday night we play bingo. You wouldn't be able to play bingo with us, but if you wanted to come watch bingo, although that's kind of when everything's over with and winding down. Friday night we go on air, so if you wanted to come Friday, you know, early evening, you'd come. See that. That's always fun live and in person. Whenever. Okay, so there's your card base. Okay. Oh, and I know that we make our A2 size cards a little bit larger than the normal A2 size cards. But this has always been our standard A2 size cards.
That's not A2, that's...
I'm sorry, slimline I meant to say.
Even I know.
Oh my God. It's so funny.
Look at me correcting the craft terms.
That is funny. Okay,
Hey, what are you
so I'm
doing?
going to lay that just like that. So now let's go ahead and cut. So we have, I made this pretty simple. If you look at your, I didn't make it simple. Did I? I did not. Okay, so the greens are going to go together with the greens. And then I have an orange and a green together. Nope. An orange. Okay, everyone look up. These two obviously are together. Same image. And they're going to go like this. This lighter green is going to go on this darker green. Okay? So put that together and stack just like this, because that's going to be your bottom piece. This is going to be your top piece. Okay? So that's one. The next one is going to be yellow. I want the yellow that looks like this, does not have the dark bold designs in it. Everyone look up. Does not have the dark bold designs. It's this one, okay? So this one is the top piece of the orange piece. Does everyone see that? So this yellow is the top piece of this orange piece. So I'm going to put this yellow on top of this orange so I know how to cut there. Okay, so that's another one. And then this guy, I have the green piece that goes on top the yellow piece that has that hard design in it. Okay, so the green piece goes on top the one with the hard design. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Actually, let's go ahead and start with the green. I'll start with the green. Okay, so if you look at this, we're not going to cut out this. Well, we are not going to cut out this entire image. We do on another card, but not here. We are only cutting. Everyone look up. Give me a click. There we go. Everyone look up. We're only going to cut the outside image and then the inside image. And I am going to warn you, when you cut this inside image, this is going to be very, very, very thin. So be careful not to break that off, okay? Now, for those of you who are going to jump the gun, when we adhere these tops of these leaves to the bottom of these leaves, and we're going to do this throughout the entire, all three cards, and I use thin pop dots, I thin pop dot the top, and all the bottoms are flat. So adhesive like flat here, thin pop dots up here. If you don't have thin, go ahead and use regular pop dots. But I'm only talking about when you adhere the flowers, not when you adhere the flower to the card. When you adhere the flower to the actual card, that's going to be regular pop dots. But all these leaves we're going to do, it's going to be flat, thin pop dot here and flat adhesive there. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut up my my outside design right now.
It looks like the stem, though, is flat, not thin, right?
It is. Oh. What do you mean? Oh, on the card?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Everything, all the bottom part is flat.
Oh, I see what you're saying, bottom.
Yeah.
Got it.
Those are for the people who jumped the gun. For those of you who didn't understand a word I said, don't worry, because I'm going to retell you that. I just fear that people are going to, jump the gun. And if you already did, I mean, it's going to look okay. I just thought it looked more natural by doing it the way I did it. So if you didn't understand what I said, don't worry, because I'm going to go over all that again. Now, these outside leaves, can you see how bumpy they are? Don't try to be neat about that. I'm just taking my scissors. Here, let me round this up and let me show you. I'm just rounding my scissors and kind of just going, I'm going to exaggerate right now. Look up. I'm just going like this, back and forth, okay? So if you look up, click that.
Okay.
Can you see? Here, let me do Joel Cam real quick. Oh, what's that? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Joel Cam's broke. So let's go right here and do this when I say Joel Cam. Okay, perfect. Click it again. Wonderful. So if you look right now, everyone look up right there. If you look, you can see my cutting is just horrid. Does everyone see that? Click it again. Perfect.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Justine. Now, but watch. So that's horrid, but I'm not worried about that. And don't drive yourself nuts. But look real quick. Keep watching me. As soon as I black outline that, I'm gonna black outline exactly what I just showed you real quick. So as soon as I black outline that, that was really bad right there. Okay, give me a clicker. Perfect. See that outside edge now? It's not going to matter. Okay? So don't let that drive you nuts either, okay? So just go kind of like squiggly all the way around. Does that help you? See, I'm just being continuous. It helped one person. That's good.
Well, you got a couple.
Is Robbie on here?
I do not think I've seen her yet, but
She's at a crop in Texas. So I'm going to cut out all 6 of these images, and then I'm going to black outline, and then I'm going to pop them up. So I'm not going to do one at a time. I'm going to cut them all out. Okay, so there's my background. And now I'm going to go in. Now, everyone look up real quick. Look up. Because I said this is going to be really, really, really thin, because once you cut that out, that's going to be real flimsy, I should say. This is going to be real flimsy. I am going to start to cut just next to it right here. And I'm going to end on that flimsy piece, because why have that flimsy piece is I'm cutting this entire leaf. So that's going to make it a little bit more stable. Now, when you come up here, everyone look up again. When you come up here, this, you're really going to have to go in and out. But again, don't drive yourself nuts. Just go in and out with your scissors. And you don't have to be that neat about it, because remember, we have that black marker.
Christina said I pre-cut this one and definitely cut all the bumpies on that leaf.
Yep, you didn't have to.
Oh, Karen. Karen Plummy says, I've been card making all week. Got told Monday I have shingles, so I've been quarantined to the house. Oh.
That's horrible.
Did you ever have shingles?
No, you don't want shingles. That's what
I had it one time.
You did?
Yeah, but I had this like rash on the side of my, like the side of my, like kind of where your bra is there, like.
Yeah,
and it was itchy.
Yeah.
So I went to like that CVS Urgicare whatever, and she said it was a very minor thing of shingles. I'm like, So I'm like, yeah, I got lucky.
You did get lucky, because my mom's boyfriend John got shingles 8 years ago. It still is bothering him.
Yeah, I heard it. I mean, some people get it really bad. I mean,
he must have got it real bad.
Yeah. Sue, just watch it today. We'll do my cards later. Spent the whole day with my husband in the ER. Oh, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I hope he is okay. Okay, now I'm going to...
Karen says, I was lucky. It's only on my lower leg. Medicine is working. That's good.
That is good. Karen, you should be making your tags. Hey, how many people are doing the tag exchange? I'm excited, because I think we're going to have a lot of people.
Oh, geez.
Even more so than last year.
Melody said her son had them when he was 17 and missed a half year of school.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's...
Wow.
I'm telling you, that's how bad John had it. Okay, so I am going to... I lied. I said I'm going to black outline. But I'm going to just outline this one just to show you. So I'm going to move all this away. I'm going to go back down on Jewel Cam. And Justine's going to give me a little... I can't pick it up. Okay. Just...
I know.
Did everybody just hear that?
I don't think so.
I think they did hear that. Did you guys just hear what came out of Justine's mouth?
I'm making tags. I'm making 46.
I know a lot of people are making.
A lot of people are making.
How many people just heard what just came out of Justine's mouth? Uh-huh. Okay, now watch. Am I in the Jewel Cam? No. Am I in the Jewel Cam? I guess I am. Why is it? I don't know.
Sue says her husband has Parkinson's, was disoriented, sent him home undetermined what caused it. He's sleepy now. Oh.
It's horrible. Okay, so look. So can everyone see this? I am outlining this. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on a sec. I'm gonna try to get this closer. Whoops, that's not it. Hold on. This is gonna shake here for a second, but I really want you to see what I'm doing here. Okay, go ahead and click me. Okay. So here we go. So can everyone see that really good? God, you can see that good. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my marker, and I'm going to have to do this on the side. I'm going to take my marker, and I'm going to outline. See how I'm outlining? But you still see that green there? Take my pen and just go in and just make a mark. But don't go too far in. You just want to cover up that green right there. That's all you want to do. Can they still see that? Am I in frame? Okay, so does everyone see that? That's what you're going to do. And then just continue to do that. And you guys, please go slow on this. I'm telling you to go slow, especially when you get down to that bottom stem. Here, let me show you what I do for the stem. Here, let me get in the frame. Okay, the stem, I actually am going to, hold on, let me do it this way. I'm actually going to put my fingernail there to hold it from not moving. Because if I don't, it's going to move. So again, I just put my fingernail there. God, is that Jewel Cam something else, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then just come all the way up. And then the same thing this way. Okay, so I'm going to, here.
Russell Koopman says, oh my God, I was all over Alaska recently for 2 weeks. Come home for 2 weeks and just got COVID. Was hit hard, laid in bed all week. Ugh. And yes, I have had shingles. Not fun. Had residual pain for a long time.
Yep, that's what my mom's boyfriend has. Residual pain. It's just horrible.
And no one heard me. They just heard a moan.
Okay, that's good.
Ann Ralston said, I had an MRA today and then physical therapy today. Different parts of the body. I'm just a mess.
No, that's age. Okay, so everyone continue to cut because I'm going to bring the lens back up. And so this is going to shake. Nope, wrong way. Wouldn't that be funny if I couldn't get it back?
Yes.
I'm going to keep it right there. Okay, and let's go back onto Craft Cam. Perfect. Okay, so now look up one more time. If you look up, see how perfectly outlined that is? And all I did was really didn't care. Just go choot, 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 and cut it all the way around. Okay? So that's what you have to do. And I just saw a place in black outline. Justine, can you go get me in the bathroom? And now, since I outlined that, I'm going to outline this green. I'd say a paper towel, but I don't have a paper towel in there. Can you wet that dish rag that or the hand towel that's in there? Just get the like a quarter of the end wet.
Just like one end side?
Yes. Okay, I'm going way too fast outlining this, guys. I want you to slow it down. Okay, perfect. So those two are done, and I'm going to now go on and do the other two, okay? Just like I did there, okay? So go ahead and do the other ones. And remember, these stamps are coming out, well, we said today, but we've been swamped today. So these stamps will be on our website tomorrow. So let's talk about what else is going to be on the website tomorrow. And I'm just going to do this once with this, and we're going to see how this goes. So you may or may not know that Tim Holtz released his set 3 and 4 of his Christmas mica sprays in the 3-pack, and also his crayons, and also his I think grit paste. So we normally put that stuff on sale. This is what we're going to do. We are going to, because I know a lot of you are going to want these stamps. So as opposed to you buying these stamps and then going to the sale link for these new items with Tim Holtz, sometime tomorrow, and maybe I'll tell you on a Facebook post when it's there, we're going to give you for 20% off the ability to buy set 3 and set 4 of the mica sprays along with the grit paste for 20% off. And we're not going to do it through a PayPal link. You know how we normally do our sales through a Facebook and email PayPal link? It's going to be on our home page, and it's only going to be there for 1 week. So it's going to be that Tim Holtz package. So you have to buy all 3, and then you're going to get the 20% discount, which is good because then if you want to shop and add the leaves there and anything else, you can still get that free shipping if you go over to $75. As opposed to us giving you the 20% off and then having to pay for shipping off of a Facebook or email link. So we're going to put that up sometime tomorrow, and we're going to have it on the website for exactly 1 week. And then once 1 week is over with, so next Friday, we will take that link down. Now, if you don't want the sale, and again, it's going to be 20% off. Boy, this is hard to see, but look really closely, guys. You'll be able to see it. If you don't want the sale, the mica spray set 3 will be on there by itself. Set 4 will be on there by itself. And then, of course, the grit paste and the crayons. But the sale is if you only buy all 3 of them. So does that make sense?
Was there a deal on the parrot stamps and dies?
Well, only if you were a cut above member. If you're a cut above member, you get 35% of that all the time. 35% off all the time. And then the week we get back from La Mirada, we are going to have our annual Nutcracker stamps and dies available. They're coming in next week. And we have another little special something too that we're going to release at the same time. And cut above members will definitely get a discount on that, but we'll talk about that later. But the Nutcrackers for this year will be released in 2 weeks when we get back from California. But for that Tim Holtz special, we're putting on the website tomorrow. Does that make sense to everybody?
Mary Park says, glad my new Tombow arrived today.
That's true. Oh, and so let's talk about the watercolor pencils. As you know, everyone oversold the watercolor pencils, including Ranger. And Ranger is now saying they're not going to be available to mid-November, and that truly is the case. And we sent out, I would say half of our orders were shipped because we bought a couple hundred of them, but we definitely underbought. So those of you who are waiting for the watercolor pencils, we gave you the option of to wait, and we told you the middle of November, or a refund. And sadly, there's about 5 that asked for a refund, which is fine. And we did honor that, and we gave that to you. But the good news is for those of you who are waiting, I have been working very, 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 very closely with Ranger this entire week. In fact, I'm talking to Alan almost, I'd say, every other day. And I am 98% positive that those watercolor crayons will be in within 2 weeks, because he has about 1,000 of them being air flighted over here. So they get here before November, and he knows that we're on the list. So when those are air flighted, the ones that we're missing will be sent to us right away. And I really think that is going to be in 2 weeks. So for those of you who waited, that is good news. You should get those in, I would say, about 2 weeks.
Lynn Perryman says, yay, who doesn't want a sale? When you say sale, you got me.
I know. Well, you may not want the mica sprays or whatever.
Sarah Schrader just got in the car to listen to you and drive home.
She's coming home from work. Am I in frame here?
Yes.
Okay, now this guy, I don't want you to obviously go, sloppily around. This one you're going to cut. You're going to really cut this one.
So we can order the Tim Holtz pencils?
You can order the Tim Holtz specials, but the special is already done. The special, you can't buy the special anymore. That was available for the first, I think, 2 weeks we had up there. But it's on our website, so yeah, if you want to order them, they're on our website. And like I said, we should have them in 2 weeks. Which is exciting news.
Yes.
Trust me, we don't, I don't know if you guys saw that picture of the semi they pulled in with their adhesive today, but you have no idea how much you want to get that out.
Oh, Vicky's husband's Alex's birthday. Happy
Aww.
birthday, Alex.
Jerry, happy birthday! If I only knew, I would have sent him some Mallies.
Lynn Perryman says, I didn't get anything from you about the crayons. I ordered 2 sets.
Did you get, that's well, okay, first of all, if you didn't get an email, we sent them out to every single person. A couple people said they haven't received them. Check your spam folder, because it comes from rubberladies at Stamplistic.com, and some people emails, they don't like that, they think it's spam. So, Lynn Pearman, I will offer, anybody who has the crayons, or who has bought the crayons and they can't wait, and again, the email said mid-November, but now I'm telling you 2 weeks. If you can't wait, we will absolutely refund you. Totally get it. But if you can wait, I'm telling you right now that I'm thinking it's going to be in 2 weeks. And it's sad because it's only affecting 90 of you. The rest of you got your crayons. And we honestly ship in the order that we get these orders in.
Mary Sparks said Stephen shocked us with his announcement.
I know. He told me about 2 weeks before Lancaster, which was the end of July. So he told me about the middle of July. And I knew he was going for this for quite some time, but he told me the middle of July. And yeah, it's very sad. But Stephen, and I think he would agree with this. He gets bored very easily. He loves everything he does. He's somebody who truly lives his life. And it just seems like he gets bored and up onto the next thing, and he'll love what he does there and make lots of friends and do good things. And then he'll move on to something else. But I'm sure we'll talk to Stephen every now and then. But the good news is that we do have, I think he alluded to that in his announcement, we do have a couple new vendors that are going to start, not next month, but next month when we preview. You'll see them in the preview, and I think you're all going to be happy.
I want to try one of these kits, but I'm afraid I am not going to cut them outright and mess it up.
Oh my God, who said that?
Melody.
Melody, just try it.
When buying a kit, is everything included?
Except for your scissors and your adhesive. But everything is included, Jess. The only thing that you're going to have, when I say adhesive, your flat adhesive, and then of course your pop dots. But yes, everything is included. And I'm telling you, Melanie, everybody who's on here will tell you, everyone was intimidated first with these cards. Now you look at people like, Linda Cashin and even Vicky Silva. I mean, everybody. You look at everybody's work right now, and sometimes they actually do much better work than myself. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but you've got to start. And once you start, I'm telling you, you're going to love it, and you're going to be making them all the time. Do not, people, speak up, because I know you were all in that situation, whether you took a class from us in convention, or even, at our booth during a make and take. And I mean, if you want to do every single thing I do, you could, watch this, stop the video and watch it later. And, you could do it at your leisure for sure. These 3 cards right here, this is probably a good class to start with, because it's relatively the same cut on all 3 cards.
Janet Bento, I'm working on my tags today as we go through Hurricane Fiona.
Oh, that's right.
It has now passed and all is well here in Bermuda.
That's good. Isn't it fun, like, now that you know who... Oh, forget it.
Claudette says, you will do just fine. We have all felt that way when we first did Jennifer's classes.
And some of you even made very frightened. Shouldn't be frightened.
Besides that, the black marker hides a multitude of sins.
It does. That black marker is going to be your best friend. But Janet Bento, what I was saying, isn't it fun to know people's faces?
Couldn't understand the layering in the beginning, but Jen is a great teacher.
It's easy. It's not that I'm a great teacher. It's just that you just took the time to understood it.
I was so afraid of doing these kits at first, and now I did a kit the other day I could do during the class, and I just did it by looking at the pictures. It gets easier, and it's so much fun.
Yep. It is. Why do you guys like these classes? Do you like the classes? Well, I know you like the camaraderie of Friday night.
Yes, first experience was getting a kit for a volume event and was hooked from there.
Well, it's funny. Who said that?
R.J. McCullough Blanton.
Those especially the volume kits. Those kits are, I'm going to say they're beginner kits, because I only have a half hour to do those, and they are easy, and so are these cards easy. We just, on these classes, take them up a notch. So, Melanie, what we're saying is buy the kit and do it, because you're going to fall in love.
The first class, you may feel lost and frustrated. By the second one, you will do better because you know what to expect.
Correct. Or if you're Jill Chapman, you could just stop making the card and go on and do something else.
The kits are fun, and just take your time when you start cutting. Get the black marker, too, for outline.
Right.
Blah, 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 blah. Someone just said something about the storm. I missed it. Oh, Claudette says, we have crazy winds here in New Hampshire today from the storm down her way.
We're supposed to have rain all day on Sunday.
Are we?
Yeah.
Judith Collins says, my sister still hates magnets. Love
That's hilarious.
Sandy Song says, I ordered 2 kits this time for my sister and me. I changed the delivery address for my visit to Florida on PayPal, but it still went to my home address. Should I have called you instead of relying on PayPal?
Nope. Well, you could have next time to be safe, but what happens is when I do it, because we do so many and I need to stop this, it's just That is our error, and I wish you would have called me as soon as you saw that, because we could have gotten you a kit for sure at your right address. Um, I just start typing in the name, and the system we use recognizes your name, so we just hit, yep, that's her, that address, as opposed to me double checking, because 98% of the time it's the address that's, in the system. So that's just me, just not double checking. So shame on me. And if you're going to be with your sister for a couple more days, seriously send us an email, and I will send you the 2 kits down there. And then when you get home, just put return to sender on your kit, when you get it home. So seriously, if you're going to be with your sister for a couple more days, let me know, because I'll get the 2 in the mail. But you have to email us.
Tammy Packer says, I was so slow cutting when I started. Thought I should keep up with Jennifer. Now
No.
don't even try.
Nope. Yep.
Go at my own pace. Sometimes have to rewatch to put everything together. You will love it. Just try, but don't give up.
Yep, that's true.
I got a kit from Lancaster. I've been hooked since. Love the class. Give it a try. Make not be at fast, so just enjoy and take your time. Highly recommend. Plus, the video is saved and you can go back and watch at your own pace. Try it. You'll get better with each kit.
You really will. Like I said, you get better cutting. Cutting is the more you cut, the better you are in cutting, for sure.
Tammy Packard says also, get the scissors Jennifer uses. I can tell when I pick up the wrong ones.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, I don't really tell you to go out and buy this, this, and this. But honestly, these are the scissors that you want to use. Detail cutting scissors.
Christina said, I lost feeling in my finger in my first class from the scissors, but I'm still here years later.
Who said that?
Christina Hayden.
It's hilarious.
These class kits are great.
I don't know why, but I squeeze my scissors. Christina Hayden must squeeze her scissors too, because look, see that.
I know, when I cut these things out, my hands get that.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you should not squeeze your scissors like that. That's me squeezing my scissor. I don't know why I'm squeezing them like that. Justine's going to make her tags, and I have to design them, of course.
Also remember that you don't make mistakes in card making, just opportunities for embellishment. I couldn't even get the word out.
Embellishment, but...
Need a katana also.
Oh, I'm so excited. For those of you who are doing Crafter's Classroom, and you're going to decorate your katana, we could tell who's doing it, because you guys are all ordering the 2mm jewels. Boy, we're doing this. It's everyone's jewels except for 2, and it's just only been that Black Diamond AB we've been able to get, and we're sending them out. Oh, is Lynn Benson on? From Michigan, Lynn Benson, not Lynn Benston from California, but Lynn Benson. If she is on, Lynn, your order with the 16 packets of jewels went out today. I think we're waiting. Well, I know we were waiting for 2 colors that came in yesterday.
Sandy said, I'm in Florida until the 28th. I'll send an email later.
Oh, send an email, and I'll send you the 2 kits there. And then when you get home, just when you get the kits, and you'll know it's the kits because it'll say Fanster Friday on it, just write return to sender. But definitely send that email sooner than later, because we'll get that in the mail to you on Monday, for sure. Yeah, if that was definitely our mistake, I don't even have to look. I know that was our mistake, because I do it too quickly, just because somebody else should be doing the mailing. We need to find that special someone.
Naomi says, I received my garage sale gift. Thank you. Can't wait to decorate it.
I know. Everyone said they were going to decorate theirs. I think Lori K. I don't know how to say her last name.
Which marker
I'm just going to call her Lori Luby.
Order? Is it the twin black marker?
Yes, mono twin. Lori Luby, I think you need to come work for me. I don't know what you do right now, but I think you need to come work for us. You would have a blast. Yeah, that mono twin is only $4. Which, by the way, what did I have to order today? What were we out of that I had to order?
Judikin stamp
That's right,
cleaner?
that's right. Okay. And how are we on the black markers?
Good night, Donna.
Who's that? Donna Levine. Oh my God, Donna Levine. We sent out your adhesive box today. It is big. It is so big. It is so big.
Lynn says, I'm here, but I'm in Washington. You're not talking to me, though. I know.
Yeah, it's weird. We have so many people that have same like names. Like we have Lynn Benston in Washington, and Lynn Benson in Michigan. I mean, like, what are the chances? It's just odd to me.
Did you blink
it's a
the
small
Paris
world.
yard sale picture?
I did. Didn't everyone see it?
If you return to sender, you have to pay shipping.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Lori Luby just retired 4 months ago.
Oh, that's fantastic. You're the person that we want to come work for us.
You mean Cheryl Benson?
Yes.
That's what Elizabeth said.
What the? I am Cheryl. Oh, it is Cheryl Benson. Oh my God. Lori Luby, you need to come work for us. That is music to my ears. I cannot believe you retired. Justine, it's fun working with us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to ask Elizabeth if it's fun working for us because today she would say no because she was taking the brunt of packing the orders in the back.
Lisa Gooch is no other Gooch, though.
Lisa, there is no other Gooch. You are the Gooch. Hey, Lisa, are you coming to Croptoberfest? Are all you guys coming, or are you coming?
Good evening, Angela.
So look, I'm all over Lori Luby. Like, Lori, what did you want to do when you retired? First of all, it's very boring being at home. You don't want to be at home.
She said definitely.
You want to become a head fanster. Oh, perfect. You got me excited. First of all, I thought you were talking to Lori Luby. Where is the where is my rag?
Oh, you gave it to me
Steve.
for some reason. I don't think there is no other Berkey also, haha. There is not, Alicia.
You know what I would love right now is some of that. I don't know why I'm really.
Gatorade?
Yeah. Oh, Angela, you should come. You would love it. Oh, Justine, you're opening up my little thing for me.
Oops. Well, you can take that part off.
Why? What happened? Oh,
Not that whole thing.
Jesus, man hands.
What?
Who the heck takes that off
It
too?
came off with it. What the heck? Now that you're all moved in, when is the next video to show us the new warehouse?
We should show you. We just bought it. We got. Oh my God. We cut so much paper. We cut a lot of paper really for classes, and we sit there and now we use the Carl cutter, which enables us to cut like 13 sheets of paper at a time. But it is so long and so hard. So we just bought, and this is exciting but not workable yet. We just bought a $5,000. Now, mind you, it's even used industrial piece of equipment. It's a paper cutter. That's all it does is cut paper. That was delivered this week. And we just have to have Carmen, our next door neighbor, the electrician, come over and put the electrical line in because it takes like a 240 volt. But I mean, like, Justine's life just got much easier. I don't even think she realizes how much her life did get easier until she starts to use that.
Lori Luby says, I'm just relaxing right now, but thanks for asking. I'll think about it.
Think about it.
Kathy Breeden says, got my paper and Gilder paste wax today, and you have the best price on the wax.
Of course we do. Oh, hey, let's talk about that wax for a hot second. And you'll hear about this again. That Gilder's paste wax, the wax, not the Gilder's polish, but the wax, the ones in the round tins, huge price increase coming November 1st. It's going up $2 a little tin. So for those of you who want that paste wax, which lasts forever, it's the stuff that Bill shows us in Crafter's Classroom. And if you've seen us, it shows. He showed you inside the booth. I think is it $12 now? I think it's $12 now or $12.50. It's gone up to $14 or $14.50, but it's going up. It's going up $2. So you have till November 1st to get it. And they did come out with 2 new colors. And we actually have them in. One's a nice like brown. I love it. And it could be metallic, but I don't want to say for certain. But it's not on the website yet because we don't have the pictures. But you have till November 1st, then they're going to go up.
Elizabeth said $12.50 going up to $14.50.
Okay. $12.50.
Excuse me.
But yeah, so for those of you guys want to stock up, do so by November 1st. And Bill will remind you again in his class, in Crafter's Classroom. And We'll send out a Facebook post about it. Probably once we get the two new waxes up there too.
Kathy Flatt said some school secretary thought it was funny to put Stephanie Renee Flatt and Victoria Renee Flatt in the same class.
Yeah, see, that's you know what, that is true. Like someone should have saw that and
Yeah.
like that should not have happened.
Linda Carither says Christina Hayden is my friend and coworker that I introduced to Stamplistic
Aw.
and have corrupted her with crafting.
I love that.
I don't know what that means. 220 to 221, whatever it takes. I don't know what that was in response to.
Where does it say it?
Kathy Wilberton?
220 to 221, whatever it takes.
I'm sure it means something. I just can't remember.
Now I'm going to try to remember what.
What do you use the wax for?
Boy, lots of stuff. Are you part of Crafters Classroom, which is another Facebook group that we have? It has a bunch of different vendors in it. If not, there's not Misty. But let me talk to you about that here in a second, Misty. If not, go ahead and join that. Here, let me go up to let's do this. So
I think because you said the paper cutter was 240 volt.
Oh, it is. It's 220. She's right. It's a 220 volt. How about Kathy being an electrician right there? Kathy, are you an electrician? It is a 220 volt.
It's from a comedy movie.
Okay, so then maybe that's not what it is. Who knows?
That's a nod to a quote from Mr. Mom. Such a funny movie. Oh, that's good. It was a joke regarding electrical work that you need done.
Oh.
I think it's
well,
from
there
the
you
movie
go.
Mr. Mom.
Okay.
Over our heads. We didn't
So,
get it.
no, it did. Yeah, it did go over our
Wax
heads.
can be used for cards, scrapbook pages,
Whoops.
anything.
I hope I didn't outline this.
Oh, we're slow with jokes.
No, we're not.
Well, you did that time. Kathy says in 5th grade we had 5 Kathys in the same room.
This is a true story. I was a Girl Scout leader for 12 years. 12 years, and I had 12 girls. Okay? 12 girls. That's what I had, 12 girls. Out of the 12 girls, we had, hold on. Oh, we had 2 Lauras, 2 Lisas, 2 Bess, and 2 Missies. 8 people out of the 12 had the same name. That's crazy. That's out of 12 people. That's just crazy. And you know what's even crazier? Is that Lori Luby is at home retired and doesn't want to come work for us. She lives right in Seven Hills. You could come work for us part-time. You could be friends with Rooney.
I know all raw materials are going up for everything, and
Oh,
places are having a hard
Yes.
to make decisions whether to raise it or discontinue. Small business have to make some money, make some decisions. Glad you are keeping the wax.
We're definitely keeping the wax because the wax is fantastic. I don't think, I'll be honest with you, I don't think these price increases have to happen. Remind me to go back to Misty. I just think it's more corporate greed than anything, and we're doing everything in our power not to raise those prices.
The smallest envelope full of paper is mesmerizing.
I know it is. So, Misty, how do you... Now, again, look, guys, everyone look up. So this is the bottom of my leaf that I'm going to put on there. So I'm going to put pop dots probably from here up. And then down here is just going to be flat adhesive. So here up, I'm going to use my thin pop dots, okay? So, Misty, there's no way to reconstitute... Where's my pop dots? There's no way to here they are. Stop looking.
I was going to say.
Got it, Justine. There's no way to reconstitute that pen. However, since they're dried out, see if you could add water to it, but I know you can't. There's no way. No, there's no way. You could try, but you can't.
Didn't you used to do that with markers or Sharpies? You used to like put some water and used to come
No,
out
never
with it?
Sharpie, because Sharpie is alcohol-based.
Well, they used to do something we used to do that with when we were younger. You dip it in a little water. And
Probably. Probably your little Crayola cheapos.
Probably.
You see how this camera's on us right now?
Yes.
Peggy. When Peggy was doing this, every time I did this, she'd be like, oh. Christina, you're right. The pressure is on. Justine was once retired. Now this is the best job she's ever had.
Mary Sparks says re-inker.
No.
Highlighters.
It reminds me of a story. Like
Mono twins are oil based.
the whoops. We had someone come into our store once, and the Quickie glue pen is like a $3. Oh, I went too far down. The Quickie glue pen is a $3 item, and someone had come into our physical store once. They wanted a replacement for the Quickie glue pen, and we're like, no, or not a replacement, a refill. And we're like, no, it's only $3. You just have to buy a new pen. And they're like, you don't have replacements for them? No, they don't even sell refills. They don't even sell refills. She was like, okay, and she left the store. Like, it's $3. Like, the refill would probably be $3.
Lorraine says, are we doing the Christmas tag exchange this year? I got one last year and fell in love.
Yeah.
I am using it for this year's card.
It's, we've already announced it. The information's out. So if you haven't gotten the information, Lorraine, it means you probably haven't gotten the recent class kit from us. And if you email us, I will send you that information. I'll give you the color. I'll bounce you back
I really love my thin pop dots.
I'll bounce that back to you, Lorraine, but email us, because that's been out for a while. Okay. Am I still on camera?
Yeah. I'll go up a tiny bit. I mean, I can see what you're doing, but there you go.
So, are you really going to come in tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I organized and labeled my pop dots this week so I could find the thins I had hidden. That was from Misty.
Isn't it fun to organize your stuff? Only another crafter would get that. My mother wants red flat dots and silver flat dots.
Stickers?
Yeah. Or where are they at? Like top, middle, bottom?
Just the regular
Yes.
ones? Yeah. They're the top ones.
Top, so if I go to the top row, I'm going to be good?
Yeah, the very top, I'm almost positive.
Okay.
Organizing craft supplies is a hobby of its own.
It is. Like, as soon as I come back here with the dog, I have to organize my craft room right now because my craft room is atrocious. Okay.
I should have gotten more strips.
So I got pop dots on the top, and we're going to go flat on the bottom, okay? So, if you don't understand, look up. But I'm going to go flat down here. And then the top's already popped.
What did Mr. Andy think of the game last night?
You know what? Oh, the only thing he said was that because the Browns scored, the last second of the game,
Yeah.
a lot of people lost the money.
That's what
a
I
lot
said.
of
That's what
money
I
on
told
that game.
Sean. I said, could you imagine if the spread if you had,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that stinks. Mm-hmm.
I think he knows it's a rebuilding year.
Oh, definitely.
So I didn't want to pop these leaves too much off. I just want to kind of give them a little bit of dimension. That's why I use my flat pop dots. It's cute though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stephanie said, finding a hotel last night was a headache with the games.
Oh, sure. Yep, she's right. Stephanie, where were you? Why were you in Pittsburgh?
Alicia said a lot of people lost a lot of money. We were at the casino. It was bad. Oh, Stephen, happy Friday.
Steven Ziegler, we were just talking about you. I was telling them how you get bored often. So you have to go switch jobs and switch careers.
When's the next adhesive sale? I missed out on this one in August.
It's always the first week of August. Sometimes we put it on sale before mid-year cheer, just the Pop Dots.
I was going to say...
Ooh, look what I just did. Are you laughing at me? What the hell's your problem?
You made me laugh.
Oh, crap. It's going to be saved, Justine.
Good job.
Did everyone hear the mean girl, how she was laughing?
No, you laughed a little bit.
No?
Yes, you did. Why would she be in Pittsburgh? The Pittsburgh came here and played.
She was in Pittsburgh for something, and she came yesterday to the store.
Oh, I thought she was trying to stay here.
She was. She came to the store yesterday.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, see?
Whatever.
Oh. He didn't take pictures in front of the storefront. That is, you're right.
I would have laughed
Thank you,
too.
Peggy.
Thanks, Stephen.
Who said he would laugh too?
Stephen.
So I'm excited. I get to go, not this weekend, and thank God it didn't work out this weekend. Oh my God, we're so busy right now with that adhesive week. Actually, the week of Crafters classroom. That's Sunday. Justine and I are going to go down because we have to pick something up at Stephen's house. And I'm very excited because I get to see the mansion before it actually goes to the new owners. So I'm telling you right now, Fansters, if you would like to see pictures of the mansion, I'm going to be there. I probably could take some pictures and post them online.
You'll get the tour.
Stephen, I think I'm going to take pictures for the Fansters. They want to see the mansion. I'll have to take, I got a piece of black Pop Dot. You could take us off a picture-in-picture.
These are real pretty leaves.
I got a black Pop Dot in my mouth.
What mansion?
Who said what mansion?
Naomi.
Steven Ziegler lives in a mansion. And he's going to say, no, I don't. I will take pictures. Look, they all want pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I will take pictures, and you can tell me what your opinion is.
It's not a mansion. Jennifer's exaggerating, but I'll make sure it's clean.
Okay.
His house always has to be clean.
Of course it is, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at him.
I want to see his craft room.
Oh, his craft room. First of all, for those of you who are either going to A, believe him over me, let me just tell you this little fact, and then you can make up your own mind. Stephen's craft room, just his craft room. Who is Stephen? Stephen is from A Crafty Situation. Stephen's craft room alone, just his craft room, is 2,000 square feet. So, for those of you right now who think that Stephen's telling the truth, you could make up your own mind.
Your craft room is bigger than my house.
Right,
Kathy.
exactly. His craft room is bigger than most people's house.
By the time we go, isn't everything going to be packed up?
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. Is it, Stephen? Will the house be packed up? Yeah, there's nothing to be cleaned. And what do you mean you have to make sure that... Exactly. What do you mean you have to make sure the house is clean? You're going to have to tell your housekeeper to clean the house. Stephen, you know I love you very much. See? Everyone... See, there's no Stephen anywhere.
Everybody say the craft room is bigger than my house.
But in fairness, Stephen is moving to... Well, where are you moving to now, Stephen? Government housing, which is not a mansion. Look, he's gone.
Some of it will be packed up, he said.
We love you, Steven Ziegler. Where are you right now, Stephen? Home? Miami? On a cruise, drinking a Mai Tai? A Mai Tai.
How about a Zillow link so we can all see? Okay.
Well, no, I don't want to do that.
No. They were just joking. Haha, nope. The government housing is half the size of my craft room. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. You mean like a normal house? Yeah, no, I will. Stephen, you'll let me take pictures, correct?
Elizabeth says, which home?
Well, Elizabeth, he sold the one in Miami. And now everyone's like, what? But in fairness, now that someone said that, Stephen did buy a condo, a beautiful condo in Miami. But in fairness, he had to do that just in something very similar that you're going through right now. He sold his company, and yes, he didn't want to take that capital, that hit. So he actually did something very smart. So he bought that, and then recently just had to sell that because he's going to be a diplomat.
Welcome to the real world, Ziegler. That's funny. 2,000 square foot craft room would be heaven.
Oh, heaven. But you know what the problem is with a 2,000 square foot craft room, is that at one point you will fill that up, and then you'd have to look around and say, okay, I have a problem. Stephen, was your craft room ever filled? I don't think it was. I think he did a little business up there too.
Stephen says, I have 2 small boxes of craft stuff and my embroidery machine.
Yeah, so that's left. What do you do with your embroidery machine, Stephen? Maybe I want that.
You embroider?
No, do you know what embroider? You could embroider stuff.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay.
Whoa. He said, oh, yes, it was.
Oh, yes, it was what?
Filled up.
Oh, it was? It's even more depressing, Stephen. Okay. So now I'm ready to put mine on. Regular pop dots, top, flat on the bottom, but regular pop dots on the top. So let me switch up here. Regular pop dots on the top.
He said, I just got this new one. I need to learn how to use it.
Yeah, but you can't take it with you. You have 3 weeks to learn. And then I'll come pick it up. He wants to go gambling with us.
Oh, when we go up there?
Mm-hmm. Tell him, well, of course.
He said, yes, I can bring it. That's why I got the new one.
Oh. How's he going to bring that? What?
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Argentina...
Oh, yes, we are going to the casino.
How are you going to bring that?
Pam says, I'm jealous. My craft room barely has room for me to be in it. To craft. That sounds funny.
Okay, so now you just got to eye this up, and this one goes right in the middle.
Is the orange piece on the base popped?
Nope. Nothing on the base is popped. Steven, you don't have to admit it in front of all our fansters, but I know you're going to miss me the most out of everybody.
He's not moving to a cave.
No, but he's actually moving. Yeah, but you can't take that stuff on a plane. Okay, so just kind of eye this up. Make sure you stay on your card, but definitely place the middle leaf first. Just tie it up. Make sure it doesn't come off the card.
Oh, wow. He said the government lets you move up to 7,000 pounds overseas.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
You can go visit him so you won't miss him so much.
No, he'll come back. I mean, he'll come back, to visit, and we'll probably see him at a craft fair in 3 years. Craft fair. Okay. So just kind of like play around. I kind of kept this totally on the card. Yep. And again, you're only going to you're doing regular pop dots. Top half and then flat on the bottom.
He walks so heavy, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it just...
Yeah, I think it's because he always has his shoes on.
Oh, could be.
Oh my God, what time is it, Justine?
9:15.
Oh my heavens.
I thought this was going to be like a fast card.
I did too. That's why we're doing 3.
Yeah, there's those easy cuts and Any of us fanciers would be happy to help you with anything that needs to be rehomed, LOL. Jennifer, you can garage sale at Steven's house for us.
Oh my God, I can garage sale at Steven's house.
Okay.
Oh my God, Steven, will you have stuff like a garage sale? That is an awesome idea. Oh my God. Steven.
He doesn't seem like the type that would have the kind of stuff you're looking
How do you,
for.
maybe there's a plate for a buck he wants to sell. You don't know. Maybe he has an old vase. Oh my God, Steven, can we garage sale at your house? Steven, please let us. You have to have, I'm sure he has, like anything.
I can't imagine if any garage sale stuff. I just can't.
Oh, Steven, we're so garage selling through your house.
Alicia
You never
says,
know.
just remember, this was my idea.
That's true. So write that down. Oh my God. That is a fantastic idea.
Cheryl says, I'll come to the garage sale. I'm close.
Steven, don't throw away some stuff, okay? That you may think is trash, but somebody else may think it's, a treasure. And we'll give you fair value.
He's second thinking this visit now.
Oh my God, he's going to love this visit.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he said I'm second guessing this
No,
visit.
I'm saying he's probably second guessing. Quick, Steven, pack the good stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Yeah, that you never know. People have weird things laying around. Steven, what did you go to school for? Actually, you know what? Steven, are you in a place where I can call you? Let me know if you're in a place where I can call you. And so for those of you who don't know, Steven is with the Crafty Situation.
Lock the door, Steven.
Another vendor. Okay, we're not getting anything.
And somewhat shameful, the highest priced items in my house are probably in my craft room.
Okay, well that's fine. Why can't we get crafter or fanciers crafting items?
Maybe we fanciers should get together and rent his mansion. Sounds like the craft room alone has enough room for all of us.
That's true. We could have did that before the move. Whoops, I don't want that hanging off. Just make sure you're on. Steven, can we call you?
I think he's avoiding that question.
No, he's not. My God, did you see his goodbye speech? It was an hour and a half. Just say goodbye already.
Poor Steven.
I love Steven. See?
Can.
Right, he wants to.
Claudette said, I knew you guys would be good for a few laughs after my horrible vacation. You guys are always the best people to hang out.
We have to see why it was a horrible vacation. After we talk to Steven. Gotta make sure it's not.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello. How are you?
good. I had to quickly mute the online class so that I did not echo.
Oh, well, that's good. So I think this is a fantastic idea. Are you going to have like little trinkets around your house still?
I should. I'm going to put price tags on them now if you're going to be
Well, you can, but you know I'm gonna get you down like 50 cents to $1.
I'm just going to start them high and, we can haggle away.
Okay, there we go. People would love to have something. Can you imagine a garage sale fine, and even better yet, in your old house?
I think you're going to be disappointed. Like I said, the most expensive things I have are in this craft room up here.
Okay, so why wouldn't someone want a pair of your scissors?
That is true.
That's true. Exactly right.
You'll have to take a look around, and I'll let you open the two big closet areas with pretty much all of my craft stuff stacked 10 feet high on 8 different shelves that I need to get step ladders to reach into. So.
Okay, well, that's fantastic, but on a side note, I was afraid what closet I was going to open. Ha, 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 get it?
I do. Well, and then the other closet joke is there's no bowling balls that are going to fall on your head, so at least that's a good thing.
Oh, my God. So what are you going to do with all that? When do you have to be out of the house?
End of October.
Okay, so then there should be stuff there that we could snag.
There's still going to be a good amount of stuff.
Okay. So then we can garage sale there, right?
You're going to garage sale. Come on over.
Okay, I think that's fantastic. Now, you know about the garage sale that we did a couple weeks ago, right?
No, I've heard jokes, so I'm guessing there's some good story here.
Okay, so the deal is you know how they have, well, maybe not in your higher end neck of the woods, but they have like citywide garage sales.
Okay.
Have you heard of those before?
I have.
Okay, so Broadview Heights, where we live, obviously, they had a citywide garage sale. And last year we went, and this year we went, me, Peggy, and Justine went. We went out for about 4 hours, and like halfway through the garage sale, I picked up, I don't even know what it was, I picked something up, I'm like, oh my God, we should buy this for, and I said one of our fansters' names, and, everyone laughed, and I said, oh my God, we should try to find stuff for our fansters, and just send them stuff. So we did that, and we got about a dozen different gifts for people, like stupid things, like things that they don't need or want, but like one person like cats, we got her a cat candy dish. Someone like Mickey Mouse, we got her Mickey Mouse. Hold on, guys, hold on, Steven. Everyone, look up real quick. I could put this on like this, but I didn't like the way that was going, so I am going to turn around and put this on like this, and I fit right here. Does everyone see this? I don't have to cut this off. I think I'm going to fit on perfectly, so I'm not going to cut that off like I had to right here. Okay, so I'm going to fit on that card. Does everyone see that? So that's going to fit nicely this way, so I don't have to cut that. Perfect, just like that. Okay, so anyhow, so we bought a bunch of these. We bought about a dozen different things from a garage sale, and they were just different items, and we sent them to people. Oh, there was we bought two S mugs. And we bought them for 2 of our customers whose name began with S, And it was the first person we thought of, and then we showed them last week we showed them on air, and everyone got their gifts, so we bought them on the garage sale. So that's why Alicia said we should garage sale through your house for the fansters, because that's what we did 2 weeks ago, but a true garage sales.
Absolutely. Come see what you can find. I think that's a great idea.
It's fun, isn't it?
I think it's hilarious.
Right, because now they get to have a
Everybody
garage.
say he needs to autograph his stuff when you get it.
Okay, well, would you autograph their stuff for free, the stuff that we buy from you? Because they say they want to autograph things from you if we get things from them.
Of course, but I've got the most important question here. What did you find me at these garage sales?
Well, I knew you were moving and you're downsizing, so we had 3 things in our mind, but we had to put them back since you were downsizing.
Well, darn it, if we're going to trade trinkets, I need a small trinket of the Stamplistic family to be able to take overseas with me, and I will take it overseas. Just not something huge, obviously, but...
Will you really?
Yes, I will.
Will you take Leroy?
Someone asked if we can bring Leroy.
Here, click that. Will you take Leroy with you?
Isn't Leroy the cattle?
He is, but someone gave me... If you look online right now, don't loudness up, but if you look online, Leroy is 3 inches wide by 2 inches tall.
Oh, he's cute. I'll definitely take Leroy.
I will. This will sadden me because this has been on my desk for a very, 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 very long time. Because a customer gave this to us, and I will. If you really take Leroy to where you go, but you're gonna have to take pictures of Leroy where you go and post them on the Fanster page.
Oh God.
Okay, but Leroy needs a friend. Do we have a Pop Dot a Friendster that can come with him?
You want Pop Dotty?
Yeah, something similar.
I'll give you a Pop Dotty.
Okay.
Okay, but do you want Leroy? No, because if you don't want him, I'm keeping him.
No, I definitely want Leroy. Leroy's cute.
He's very cute.
And I promise not to eat him.
Okay. Yeah.
Cute, but he probably doesn't taste good. At least that Leroy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fantastic. So there we go. Everyone's happy. I love that.
Elizabeth
Aww.
said he got the same thing she bought me.
Again, things came up. They just,
Right.
when they were there, or we saw something, we just bought it. And again, there are stupid things. So, oh my God, I cannot believe we're gonna go out south to your house.
Can
This
you
is gonna be
attach
so
a
much fun.
Fanster pin to Leroy.
Oh, we can't put a Fanster pin on Leroy.
Oh, it's like branding him.
Well, that would be good. We could put this Fanster pin on Leroy. Okay, Steven. Well, I'm telling you, if I give you Leroy, I think Kim Otis gave this to me. If you, yeah, we're going to save Leroy, don't you?
No, I will tell you that Leroy will come to post with me, so you'll get pictures online and you'll see Leroy in different places.
But you know that we are going to save a cow, correct?
I've heard the stories. Yeah, I know
Okay.
where Leroy came from.
Yes. No, we are going to save Leroy. So, and actually next year when we start a campaign, probably in the summer, we need to raise $2,000. Once we raise $2,000, which I think we will, it's going to be fine. We'll raise $2,000 very quickly. We're going to buy Leroy, and I'm hoping. Now, picture this, Steven. I'm hoping that Justine and I are going to be able to rent something and go pick him up. Wouldn't it be hilarious?
Yeah, it would
It
be.
would be fun.
Trying to get a cow in a trailer.
Correct. Well, we would have help on that end and help on this end.
Okay.
And we would be driving, and he's only in Illinois. So we would drive Leroy, to his final home here. You know how the government saves a turkey every Thanksgiving?
Pardons a turkey.
Hello?
Oh, yes, yeah.
What,
Save
are
the
you
turkey.
bored? Are you, zoning off?
No, I thought you were talking to Justine.
No, you.
Okay, yeah, no, I know how he pardons a turkey.
Okay, well, we're doing this with Leroy. Now, I like meat just as much as everybody else. Look at me. So I'm not really, my crusade is not to save all the animals and Leroy's family and his best friends. It's just to save Leroy. So you would, when we have our,
We will pardon Leroy.
when we have, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. When we do the, what's it called, to get the money? When we do,
GoFundMe?
GoFundMe.
The GoFundMe.
Yeah, you'll GoFundMe Leroy, won't you?
Of course.
Wonderful. Got to make sure that you're in.
But here's the thing, I've seen you in minivans a number of times, picking up and doing things. Leroy's not going to fit in the minivan, I don't think.
I know he's not.
Thelma,
We're gonna
Louise, and
have to-
Leroy.
No, we'll get. Well, I think when you travel with cattle, I think there's a lot of rules and regulations because someone told me that. So I think that we're gonna have to have like a real farm vehicle, whatever. And who knows? The person that we're buying them from, maybe if we pay her, maybe she will even help us transport Leroy here. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. How big is Leroy?
Oh, Leroy right now is huge. I didn't realize that they grow so big and so fast.
Yeah.
Leroy started off as a very, very, very cute small cow who they would put in their truck to go take to the vet. But they raise cattle. They raise cattle, to kill the cattle, to eat the cattle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I fell in love with Leroy, and I'm like, when they call Leroy, Leroy runs to them. I'm like, how can you eat that? How can you kill that? She's like, it's what we do. And I'm like, no, we need to save Leroy because he was just so cute. So,
Oh, no, I had a woman that worked with me that did the same thing, and she had a cow, and his name was Gus.
uh-huh.
And Gus was really cute. And sometime later, I can't remember how many months it was, but we had some really good beef brisket.
Oh, Stephen.
No, she didn't tell us until after we were done eating.
That's
Oh.
And we all were very ill for the rest of the afternoon. So, yeah, I know the feeling. I would save Leroy, too, because we wanted to save Gus. And
Right.
it didn't exactly work out that way.
So what, you're eating this brisket and afterwards she's like, well, that was Gus?
She said, "Didn't Gus taste good?"
Oh.
And there are not, you know me, Jennifer, you know me for years, there's not many things that make me speechless.
Oh.
My jaw dropped to the floor. Because
Oh
if
my
you
God.
saw that cat, he was so cute.
Yeah, so is Leroy.
Yeah.
And that's why we're saving him.
But, you know, looking back now, it's funny, and I will tell you that Gus was delicious because there's no one doing what was already done. So,
Exactly. But you don't have to, you don't want to name your burger,
well, she named Gus, and, so. Yeah. But no, the little plastic Leroy that you have there, bring him along. I will send pictures of different places. I'll put him on my desk at the embassy or wherever I'm at. I'm happy to.
Fantastic. That's
think that would be
fantastic. That's awesome. Now, in a year, when you are sending us pictures of Leroy on your embassy desk and, wherever you are in Australia, people are going to be like, what is going on? Like, this guy works for the government and he's sending cow pictures to the Fanster page? Oh, my
see
God.
the comment. Apparently, I didn't tell that story very well. So.
No, it's all good. Okay, well, we are very sad about your little announcement.
My hour and a half announcement that you had
Yes.
to call me was an hour and a half. Justine, she called me and left me a voicemail.
She was there. She
heard the
agreed
whole
with
thing.
me.
No.
I'm like, geez, Steven, just say you're quitting and that's it. Get off.
No, you did not. She was saying that.
So
I am
hold on.
not-
So Fansters, if you haven't seen, I know the new people are like leaving us by droves. If you haven't seen Steven, tell everybody on Crafter's Classroom this week, he posted a video explaining, where he's going, that he's leaving, and that what's going to happen to Mosaic Moments and this and that. And it was like 19 minutes to say goodbye. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is like Tim Holtz talking about a color of a distress ink for 2 hours. I mean, say it, get off the air. So I texted Steven and I said,
agreeing with you.
I know, of course they're agreeing with me.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh. All you gotta do is say it, but we it doesn't matter. We love, that's what we love about you, Steven.
Listen, I'm a pull the Band-Aid off very slowly type guy. I just didn't yank the Band-Aid off. I had to pull it off very slowly. And towards the end, I had to stop because I was tearing up. So that's why I slowed down my talking in the end.
You
too.
were?
Yes. I'm going to miss everybody terribly. I told you that.
Okay, so now we gotta go back and see if we see the tears.
Oh, God.
Take a look at the last 2 or 3 minutes. I'm sure you'll see I was trying to catch myself a little bit.
Okay. You're crazy. Okay, I woke up.
The rest of the evening, I'm going to keep watching. I see you're putting your gems on now. So.
Well, thank you, but I'm so excited. Seriously, don't throw away anything from this point because your junk is going to be someone's treasure because we are going to garage sale through your house.
Sounds good. That'll be fun. No, I'm excited. That'll be fun.
That will be fun. Okay, perfect.
Never take Justine to the casino.
Yes. Okay, we love you very much.
Love you guys too. Take care.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, that is going to be...
Steven has the sexiest voice in the crafting world. He can talk as long as he wants to. That's from Sarah
That is
Schrader.
so funny. People... Oh, I'm putting greens on there. That's okay. Oh, no, I think greens were supposed to go on there. I don't know. If you notice, I'm just kind of like putting my jewels on, folks. No rhyme or reason. Just make sure if you put one here, put one there. So if you put one there, put one the same exact place on the other side. Does everyone know that? And again, it just doesn't matter. And then my opening's right there. So let's do my 5 big ones there. Oh my God, that's going to be so much fun. Now everyone's going to want a piece of Steven's mansion. Can all the Fansters agree? Oh, I didn't leave a spot there. Look, guys, can you see on my original card how I went every other one? This one, I screwed up and didn't go every other one. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. It still looks okay.
Claudette Gott said, so my baby girl Sheba was chasing a critter in our yard and cut the corner short and ran into the rock wall in the back of the yard. Had to take her to the vet and he said it could take a few weeks for the swelling to go down. And she hit it so hard they have her on paid meds because you can't touch her without crying.
That's horrible.
She has been so miserable all week, and we have been spoiling her because we feel so bad. I even went to McDonald's just to get her French fries.
That's horrible.
That's sad. Aw.
That is pretty sad. I'm glad you went to McDonald's to get her fries, though. Sarah Schrader could listen to Steven's voice. You know what we should do? We should have Steven read like a little book or something into a tape player. And give that tape to Sarah Schrader. I don't know why I said that out loud, because that would have been a perfect thing to do. It's so funny. Wouldn't you want a little something from Steven's house? No, what am I going to do with that?
I want the Steven something, anything. Seriously, we all want something from Steven.
I know. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
What?
Don't look at the screen. You know how much Leroy weighs right now?
Oh God.
Take a guess.
I don't know, but is she on?
Yes. Don't look.
I'm not looking. I'm not like you. I don't like to cheat at things. Well, I'm telling you because it's funny because, I'm all Leroy this, Leroy that, Leroy this, Leroy that. Because he's so cute. And then that recent picture she sent, and Leroy, and I'm looking at the screen, where Leroy was a big cow. It's like, Leroy is growing up. He is a big boy. Let's say Leroy weighs, I'm going to say 1,000 pounds.
843.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yikes. They grow fast.
Raylene, for the right amount of money, you'll help us get Leroy here in a vehicle, right? Everyone has a price. I don't think Raylene is coming to Croptoberfest. I think I want her to. Yeah, he is, I'm just afraid that she doesn't think we're serious, so I keep saying, when do you need him? I think she needs him through next August.
Tammy Pennington says, like when Keith Morrison from Dateline read The Night Before Christmas.
Exactly. I think we should still do that. We have to get a tape player, though. Do you have a tape recorder?
No. Raylene says, sure, for the right amount of money.
Yeah, see, it's all about money with Raylene. I'm kidding, Raylene. You know I love you.
See, Leroy can go with Steven. He can take up to 7,000 pounds.
Who said that? That's hilarious. Who said that? That is very funny.
Kim?
That is very funny.
Oh. She said, I think I am registered for Croptoberfest.
Oh. Well, what do you mean? She thinks. If she's registered, then she should know when she's going. I hope she is.
Scotch Bonnets. Oh, Leroy is getting to eating size.
Okay.
Steven says, ha ha ha. You tape on your phone and then send it to her.
No, it has to be like on a tape or
Sarah,
something.
I'll send you a tape recorder.
Sarah, you send me a tape recorder, but it has to be here within 2 weeks with a tape, and I'll have him read a story.
No one uses tapes anymore.
Well, how are we supposed to...
I don't know.
What do you want to do? Make a CD of his voice?
Sounds funny.
Unless you could... Can you do it on a jump drive?
What size crystals were used on your awesome katana?
Oh, this is 3mm. This is the awesome katana that...
I thought that was 2 millimeters.
Oh, what did I say?
3?
Oh my God, no, it's 2mm. It's 2mm. Don't listen to what I'm saying. This is what Misty's showing you guys how to do in Crafter's Companion. All you need is a katana and 4 packs of 3mm. You have to find one at a garage sale, I think. I have a tape recorder, and it also records the USB. Elizabeth, I'm sure Sarah would love you to give me that tape recorder. Not give it to me, borrow it. There you go, Sarah. Maybe it could be like a Christmas story. The night before Christmas and all through the house.
At the rate we're going, we're only going to get 2 cards
Justina,
done.
you just relax Ola there.
You're almost going to go 2 hours on 1 card.
Oh, okay. The fansters are worth it.
Okay, but
You're getting paid.
I'm not worried about myself or anything. I'm just saying.
I know. Well, the last one, we'll because just you relax.
Okay, I'm just saying. You want to finish him. He can do it on YouTube. It could become his next job, reading to old women on YouTube.
Well, I don't want to do that because he's going to work for the embassy, and that may look weird if they...
Okay, yeah, it would look very weird.
Yeah. I mean, Why is our ambassador reading The Night Before Christmas on a YouTube video in a soft, sexy voice? When his previous life. Someone's texting me. It's probably Steven right now.
I thought you said 2mm last week for the katana. It is 2mm.
It is. Yes, it is.
She misspoke.
I did misspoke, and we corrected her. I was corrected right away.
Elizabeth said, remind me, I'll bring it Monday.
Okay.
She doesn't want to record it on her phone.
And Sarah, if we do this, you gotta not post it or do anything that you shouldn't do with it, because that would be terrible if. It got, I don't know. I'm probably making a big deal about it, but you can't do anything with it, Sarah. Okay, someone's texting me galore right now.
Alicia said, oh my God, I'm so far behind. Oh my God, I'm laughing so hard, I'm so behind.
That's okay. It is funny. I cannot wait now to go to Steven's house. We're going to have to leave extra
No,
early
it's
if
2
we're
millimeter.
2mm, guys. It's 2mm. 2mm. Elizabeth, really big in all caps. Can you write 4 packs of 2mm on the Crystal Katana? Please, please, please. I misspoke. It's not 3mm. It's 2mm. Okay, so here's our 2-hour-long card that Justine's timing. Okay, so we'll put this to the side. Okay, put that to the side. But watch, that's a little bit... Look at those claws on your hands.
Okay.
No, your nails are so long. Okay, so let's do... Oh, I know what we're going to do. So let's do... Because we're going to put the base of one together. So let's pull out this one. Which is... Oh, good. So this next one is... Pull out this on here.
For the class 2, if you're getting the jewels.
This is the card right here. Okay, so let's go back down to Craft Cam. Perfect. Can I have a little bit of drink? Thank you. Thanks, Justine. What'd you say?
I said, I'm not open it this time. If he has...
Oh my God, Linda, I almost put up my G2 reading your comment. Oh my God, if he has the Airbus corner punch from Martha Stewart. Show your nails. I want to see your claws.
Oh, no, my hands are ugly.
Well, we know, but...
Ew,
Look at them.
Look how fat my hands are.
No, but look at how long... Here, we got to do the... What are you grabbing my hands? Hold on. Stop moving.
I'm not moving. You're pulling me.
There you go. Look at that. They're so long. That's what she uses to... What are you doing?
Like claws.
They are like claws. Okay, so we're going to put the
Go
base...
live at Steven to do a live auction.
That is hilarious. Who said that? Oh my God, Steven, if you want to get rid of stuff, we could do a live auction. That would be too much.
No,
but that would be hilarious. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Oh, God.
That is so funny. Okay, so this one we're gonna do the base, and then the leaves are done the same exact way as the first one. But let's do the base together. Now I did this base a little bit different. You may like this. So
Comment
Justine,
sold.
oh my God, that's so funny. So I need you to cut this, Justine, in my cutter. Can you just cut this?
And proceeds go to save Leroy.
Done this? Oh my God, that is. Well, what we can do here, cut inside this line, right inside that line and inside that line. Okay. That's what we could do. Actually, we could just get a bunch of stuff from Steven, and we can have a silent auction. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should do, Justine. We should have the auction. Does that make sense? And then, yeah, the proceeds would go. We wouldn't buy anything. You would have to just buy Steven's stuff. We would buy from Steven. Okay, as we're waiting for Justine to cut this, let's put these together so you know what's going on here, okay? So again, okay, in all seriousness, everyone look up. Everyone look up, and let's put your flowers together. So these leaves are going to be done the same exact way we just did card 1. Same exact way. We're going to do the card base, but you're going to do the leaves on your own, okay? Because I want to do the third card together. So the middle leaf, you're going to have The orange piece is your bottom. Hold on. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. This orange piece. The dark orange piece right there. The dark orange piece with the heavy print there, okay? That's the bottom. The top is the red looking one without the heavy lines in it. So that's your middle, so put those together, okay? So the bottom is that orange, heavy lines. The top of that flower is the red, no heavy lines. Okay, that's the middle one. Everyone got that? Put that together because you're going to cut those on your own. You're going to use the thin pop dots on the bottom, flat on the bottom, and then when you adhere it to the card, regular pop dots, half, and then flat on the bottom. Again, same exact way as the first card. This bottom card right here is going to get the red. Bottom is the red with the dark print on the inside. And then the top is the yellow with no print, or with no dark print on the top. So bottom is the red. That looks orange on the screen, but I promise you it's red. And then yellow on the top with no heavy print. So that's that. Put that together. And then that bottom one is going to, or the top one is going to be the green with the heavy print, and then orange with the non-heavy print. Say, does everyone see that? Green, print, orange, non. Okay? So that's how you're going to do your flowers. And again, you're going to flowers. I think I said that a couple times. That's how you're going to do those leaves. And then the jewels that match that are the ones that have the red in them. Okay? So those are the ones that have the red in them. That's how you're going to do the flowers. But we're going to do this base together. Now, I did something a little bit different with this paper. So I took this paper, and you have to first cut it down to size, okay? And I don't care what size you use. You're not going to be able to see the writing anyhow, okay? So you kind of have to have this. Boy, you really had a hard time with that cutter, huh?
Why?
Well, it's okay. Okay, so it's down. I know, Justini. So it's down to size, okay? So everyone follow me. Down to size. So what I did here is I didn't go all the way to the edge, okay? So watch what I'm going to do right now with my tape. I'm just going to keep maybe a half an inch from that edge there, and half an inch from the top, half an inch from the other side, and then half an inch from the bottom. Okay? And then, because you know I like adhesive, I put tape in the middle. But be careful, because this is a real dictionary page. This is not printed paper. This is a real dictionary page, okay? So
It is focused. That's the best I can get it.
I have no there. It's so half an inch there, no, half an inch here, half an inch here, half an inch here. And that, oh, you are kidding me, right? Thank goodness. So then, here, I just stuck this on my card. And some of you may know what I'm doing at this point. Okay? So it's very sloppily on my card. Does everyone see that? Very sloppily on my card. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm just simply going to tear like this. Just another way to do it. Tear at the top, the bottom, at the sides. I thought that was a fun way to do that. And then it's all stuck on there. Can they see what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just like that. Okay, does everyone see that? So there, here, let me turn it sideways again just so it's on screen. So does everyone have that? Fantastic. Okay, so now you have two die cuts. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe these are Copacabana.
Aww.
What?
Barry Manilow, can't see him.
Okay. Oh my God, I just need to said, aw. We're going to Vegas that first week of December like we always do, girls' weekends. And we were supposed to go see Barry Manilow because he was there on Wednesday night, and we're even coming home a day later. And that performance was canceled, so now we're not going to see Barry Manilow. It's ridiculous. I like that look too, Barbara. I thought it was a little bit different. So now on these guys, I thought this up here was a little bit too heavy.
Oh,
So-
Peggy's singing it.
Okay. So on these guys, everyone look up. I just want you to cut off this heavy piece right here. And we're going to do that. Here, let me move this like this so you can see. So we're going to do this by just going right there and kind of just rounding it off. Okay, just like that. See how I rounded that off? And just make sure it's nice and round. And then I'm going to do it on the other side. I turn it around so I can cut the same direction like I did before. Just like that. So now we just made that image out of that. Okay, and we're going to do it twice. Okay?
If I order the poly stamp and the layering dies, do I need
No.
the single die?
Nope.
Okay.
Single die does something totally different.
Did you hear Barry Manilow has a bobblehead doll now?
He does? That'll be a garage sale item in 10 years.
Did you tell us how the leaves were popped or not?
These leaves are exactly the same way as we did in card 1. Exactly. So the thin pop dots on the top, when you're doing the top, adhesive flat on the stems, and then you go pop them on the card, regular pop dots on the top half, flat on the bottom. Same exact way as the first card. Okay.
This is weird. That poly question came
Yes.
here. It never came up on there.
That is weird.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to put my dies, or I'm going to put my die on the fold. And I want to make sure that I'm dead even on this. So I'm going to take my ruler, and this is in millimeters. I can't read millimeters. So this is 8.5 inches long. So that would mean my middle is going to be 4.25. So I'm going to go a little bit higher because look, if this butts up against here, I see that this little piece is going to hide my mark. So 8.5, I want to go 4.25. So I'm going to make my mark right here. This is where my middle has to be, right there. That's my dead center middle right there. If you have a pencil, you probably should do that in pencil. I don't have a pencil, so I'm just using the back of that black marker. Okay, so now we got to take everyone's favorites, the sticky specs, or whatever you have. You could use your tape runner if you like. And if that's one thing that Stephen did, is showed us how to use those sticky specs with the little handle. Oh, it's not going to tape on there. We'll tape on this side. Yes. Okay. So, only do one at a time, folks. And be careful as you're pulling this off, because there's a lot of little guys on here. Nice. And then when you put that on, I'm going to find my middle, that little dot right there, and I'm going to put this right against the fold, and I'm going to walk it down so it's right on the fold. Perfect. And then walk it down so it's right on the fold. Perfect. You got it? Okay. So we're on there. And again, this is on the fold.
That is beautiful.
Well, thank you, Justine.
I did not say that.
I know you didn't.
Melody.
Okay. I am so sad that Leroy is going home with Steven, but that's how much I like Steven. I'm giving him something that means something to me. You could have given me your best friend unicorn necklace. Okay, so I am going to do this whole thing here. Even though the whole thing's not going to go on. Do the whole thing here. And be careful, although that did peel off fairly easy, which I'm shocked at. That was the easiest one that ever came off. Okay, so watch what I'm going to do, folks, because I only could do this once. So I'm going to use this end, and I'm going to... No. I'm going to use this swirl right here. Does everyone see this swirl right here? Where my thumb is? That swirl right here. And I'm going to stick it on this swirl. So this over here is going to lap. And it's really not even going to match, but I don't care. So that swirl is going to go on that swirl. And again, I'm just going to make sure it lines up all the way to the base. And then I'm going to turn around and be careful because this has sticky dots on it. I'm going to cut this piece off because then we're going to use it and line it up exactly the same on the other side. So we have that. And then I'm going to keep it this side and line it up again exactly where that one swirl was. Nope. That was a swirl in. Don't go on the outside swirl. Go on the inside swirl. And lay that down. So what I just did here was kind of made my 6-inch die a long die. It kind of looks like the same die. And cut off this extra. And of course this is trash. Okay. Everyone have that? Hit that again. There we go. Okay, does that make sense? I like it too. Okay, so this is the base of your card. So we just took that 6-inch die. And I have to shout out to Gail. Gail is like our master in punching and die cutting. So, shout out to Gail.
You come up with the best design.
Oh, Barbara. It's because the die fell on each other, so I had to go with it. I am kidding. Okay, so does everyone have it? So there's your card base right there. So you're going to go ahead and then just do your 3, I was going to say flowers again. Your 3
leaves.
Thank you, leaves. Exactly like we did the first one. I am going to show you have big jewels there. One goes in the center. One goes on the outside right there. Same thing right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 are your big jewels. The other one, you can kind of tell where they go. You know, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The only thing I want is this center flower gets the red ones. And is the red ones scarlet? I think they're scarlet. Can someone verify that? They are scarlet. Yes. So this center one gets all scarlet. Nothing else. All scarlet. The other ones, you can mix and match. I don't care. And the big one's right there. So we all good with this. I know, seriously, it is a good job, Gail.
Is Peridot Crystal the closest lime green that you carry?
Well, you know that we got that citrus green now, and I think that citrus green is more limey than Peridot. I think Peridot is more beautiful green, if that makes sense, and I think citrus green, which is brand new, I think citrus green is more limey. You saw that. Didn't you count that today?
Citrus green?
No.
I counted Peridot.
Okay. But yeah, I definitely think that's more citrusy. If I were going citrus, or if I were going limey, I'd go citrus green. Okay, so we all good? Because I do want to do the third card together. Because Justine has to go home.
No, I don't have to go
I'm kidding, Justine. I appreciate you keeping me on track. Because what time is it?
It's 10.
Yeah, so we're good.
No, we are good.
I know, Justine.
Oh, wow.
Okay, are we good? Can I put this to the side? Any questions on this one? Again, same thing. All you have to do is just do that. And you know, I'm going to do this in a make-along one of these days. Maybe I'll do it next week. Maybe I should bring that and do that next week in a make-along from California. Okay, the last card, the third card, which we did not sell out of these kits, and I'm surprised we didn't sell out of these kits. Here is that information about the tag exchange for people who, you know, were asking about that. Okay, all new paper. Look, this is the new paper. What's this paper called?
Garden greeting?
Garden Grunge. Thank you, Elizabeth. I think it's Garden Grunge, maybe? I don't know.
No, it's Garden...
Okay, again, card opens from side to side. Now, I want you to use the paper with the writing on it. However, where's the card? Here it is. Whoops. Oh.
What'd you drop?
The card.
Oh, God.
Can you get that? Here, we could do this so that people could see
No.
that you have to squeeze back in there because there's...
Okay.
Well, I can't squeeze back there. I can't even bend over there. There you go, Justini. Good job.
Towel and everything.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Wonderful.
Garden clippings.
Oh, what did I say? Garden garnish.
What did I say? I pulled so many of those.
Ah, that's so
writing. I don't know
funny.
what the heck I said.
That's very funny.
Clippings.
So I would like you to use the writing. However, if you want to use the other side, you're more than welcome to use the other side. I don't think it frames it as good, but you are more than welcome to use that side if you want to. But I'm going to strongly encourage you use the writing. Again, this opens up from right to left, but to stay in the view. And there's no reason why it can't open up like this. Well, there is because there's writing. But to stay in the view, I'm going to keep it long ways, okay? So again, we're going to keep it long ways right up there. So let's go ahead and adhere that base on.
Rams never came back down all night.
No, she's probably laying in the bed.
I know, but she usually comes and stays with us. What is the paper used for the base of this card?
This is, answer me first this. Janelle, you're talking about this, the card base? She's probably like, yes, I said the base paper. Or are you talking about this? I think she's talking about this right here, is my guess. I don't know how many times, with the new cutter that we just bought, Justine, I need to cut the, no. So you're talking about this, Janelle, right? This page right here? I need to cut that art anthology mat to get that on here. He's going to come next week to put that line in. Oh my God.
Is that a burp?
Yes. Yes, perfect. This is what we just said. This is the garden clippings.
Stamplistic's new
Yes,
paper.
this is our new paper line that just came out
Last week.
week.
Is that scrapbook adhesive by 3L Ultra Strong or whatever it's called?
No, Stephen, we don't use the Ultra Strong because I think that's too much. With Stephen, we only use the dots, and then we use the strips. And I know you like to use the repositionable, but no, I don't use that Ultra Strong. Too much. We don't need it. You don't need it. In fact, I even bought some from Robbie because she wanted to try it, and although it's good, you just don't need it. It is beautiful, Janelle. You should see the whole thing. It's stunning, actually. Okay. So now that's our base. So let's start with our middle one. The middle one, and as much as I hate cutting circles, the middle one is this right here. Do not worry about these guys right here. I thought I was going to go with something, but it didn't work out. I tried, and I couldn't get this to look good on the card. So you're just cutting out this circle right here. Obviously much nicer than I'm doing it. And I want you to try to be dead on because look at this. Look up, everybody. This circle is like just fits on that card from left to right. There is just a hair that comes off of it, just a hair on either side. But right here. Okay.
Yay, extras for more cards.
Hey, Misty, a lot of people are going to be doing their katanas with you, which I'm very excited about. On October 8th, the day before our garage sale at Stephen's house. We might need a bigger van.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, I agree. The peridot is more beautiful than the citrus.
Oh, I agree. But she said wood is more lime green.
Right.
I like peridot much better. But I tell you what, that citrus green does have a good, it does have a good juice too.
SP10, yep. Ready for bed, huh?
Mm-hmm. He'll come down here. Good night, everybody. Here he comes. Okay, now we need green
Now we need to go to bed, so good night.
and
Good night,
green.
Peggy. Going to bed?
Yep, good night,
Good night.
everybody.
Good night.
Golfing tomorrow?
Yes.
9:30, yep.
Oh.
Okay, good night. Okay, so everyone look up. I do not want these, like the army greens. I don't want these army green looking ones. I want the more greener ones. This is kind of important.
I
Ugh.
wish you could have come before the first clean out. I could have filled a minivan.
Don't say that, Steven. Darn it.
You
Okay.
can test the van size for the garage sale at Stevens to see if Leroy can fit.
So funny. Okay, so this one. These everyone see the difference? Like these army greens, that's not the ones you want. You want these greens right here, the ones that are like green, okay? I didn't show us the citrus green because the citrus green was a new color that was on sale a couple months ago. So most of you had bought in that color because now we're just doing the sizes. So I didn't show that citrus green, or I showed that citrus green a couple months ago when we were doing 3, 4, and 5 millimeter. So on this dark green, you're going to cut that outside leaf again. Yeah, because these 6 millimeters are not new. They're just now in 6 millimeters.
You said the 6 millimeters are not new, they're just in 6 millimeter.
They're not new colors.
Okay.
Thanks, Justine.
Hi,
They're not
Valerie.
new colors.
She's in New Orleans for a childhood cancer conference.
Oh my God, someone was in New Orleans 2 weeks ago for a conference. That's true, you do. I'm sure you have it. Again, remember, you're not just going in and out. Don't take time doing this. Because your black marker is your friend.
Is Steven doing a kit or is he just watching? I think just watching.
No, he's just watching. This is probably one of the first times he's actually kind of watched longer than 5 minutes. He's been a very busy boy.
Valerie says, even though I'm out of town, I still put in my crystal order. Green is my favorite color.
It's good. It's a nice combo. I like how we're doing 2 at a time, too. It's going to take us a while to go around the horn, but... Okay, and I'll outline those again later. Not later, like in, 5 minutes. Okay, and then let's go on the inside of this one. And again, I'm going to start up here, so I don't have that stem hanging.
Steven says, I'm packing orders while I listen and laugh.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh my God, I can't wait. We are definitely going live from his house.
Oh, God.
It'll be hilarious. The people who don't know are going to tune in and be like, what is she doing? Like, is she selling houses now? Is this house for sale? We're probably going to have the most people watching during that live.
Isn't that your circle one? No.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Sure is. Who said that?
Judy Collins.
It sure is. Well, in fine fashion, I'm going to tape it. Son of a gun.
Oh my God.
Justine,
Everyone, Gail, you're cutting the wrong one.
where's my tape?
Oh.
Where's my tape? My tape's somewhere around here.
I think you're cutting the wrong one again.
See how people are laughing? Is my tape right up here someplace? I think my tape's right up here. I did that on purpose because I want to show you. Just Scotch tape so I could tape this. Then you're going to have to go into my office. Top drawer
This one?
on the left, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to save things when you screw up like that. top drawer or the middle drawer, but I think it's a top drawer. Steenie, then it has to be right here. See if it's on my craft. We have not had a cliff walk here. No, we have not had a cliff walk in a very long time.
In this room, maybe?
Yeah, my craft room. I thought I had that right here. Well, for those of you who make mistakes, I'm going to show you how you fix it. It is a teaching moment. I'm going to show you how to fix that. I could have 2 teaching moments here. Okay, let's go down to craft cam. Okay, so not from the front, but from the back. From the back, we're going to tape this. Because remember, no one's going to see that back.
Stephen says AFGO.
Oh, perfect.
We did not cliff walk.
They did and I did. So, if you even cut a layer wrong, this is how you fix it. You're just going to tape it on the back. Nobody knows. Except for Justine. She'll always say, is that the one you screwed up on? But she'll use the other word. There we go. Good as new. Look at that. You can't even tell. And that's going to lay flat on my card anyhow. Perfect. So that's how you fix that. Now, does everyone know that like this tape dispenser? Stephen, do you know this? Does everyone know that this is you don't throw this away when you're done? That you take this apart and you could put rolls in here and reuse this and reuse this and reuse this? Like, nobody on my staff knew this. They kept throwing away empty tape rolls. And I'm like, where did the tape go? And they're like, it was on a tape. That this just pulls apart and you can put tape rolls in there. Did everyone know that?
I think it's so inexpensive no one cares. Like,
No, this is like $2.50.
okay.
Who's buying the office supplies? Do people know that?
That's all thumbs up. Where do you buy the refills?
At a store. At a store, exactly where you buy.
Why would you throw it away? It's definitely refillable. Stephen knew.
Most people don't.
Elizabeth said she knows that.
I thought most people knew it, but okay, 4 of my 5 staff members didn't know. You buy the refills right next to the tape dispensers. The refills are just right there in like a 5-pack or a 10-pack. People think it's for that big desk tape thing, but it's the same exact tape. People won't admit it if they didn't know. So if you didn't know, that's a teachable moment part 2. And remember, we're going to color this edge in, so don't take too much time here cutting this out. Yes, Justine?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, no, you laughed.
I don't know.
Oh, my God, I'm tired.
Click. Sometimes washi tape will fit.
Never tried that.
Now, when you go get Crosby, is he going to be like crazy wide awake now for a
Yeah,
while? Or?
but I'll stay there for a while. I'll answer emails. I have to send out that Croptoberfest letter to these people, which won't take too long. I have to feed them. I have to let them out. And it's Friday night, so that stupid haunted house is going to be open.
Oh,
There's a haunted house across like where our area is. So every time he goes like to squat to pee, you hear the kid, ah! So he stops and he stops peeing and, he has to look over that way. Okay, so I'm going to put this one together. So very slowly, especially on a round one, very easy to go off of this paper and right through your project. This is fixed perfectly. I'm telling you,
Go up a little bit. There
if you
go.
guys do that yourself, even when you're cutting your layers, just turn around and tape it. Nobody knows. Except me and 1,000 people who are watching the video. No, but seriously, nobody will know that. Okay. And then this is the one I'm going to be really gentle on.
This will sound like a crazy question, but for those who did crop at the Best Western before, how are the chairs?
That is not a crazy question. Any chair you sit in, your butt's going to hurt for a while. So if you have a mat, bring a mat. But they were padded. So they're not... They were padded chairs. What'd you do that for?
Guardians are winning.
Oh.
Just wanted to check. Be like Kathy and BJ, and you bring your own chair.
Kathy and BJ actually drove up from Texas. They both brought their office chairs. But I mean, that was 7 days.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good idea.
It was a good idea. But yeah, they wheeled in their office chairs.
That was good.
Even Andy was like, what's
Not
this?
the butt, but the back. Worried about.
Oh. Hardback. Hardback. I'll take this, please. Thank you. My Fanster towel is at the warehouse. God, I hope he didn't poop in his cage. I don't think he would have. But he ate so much of that food.
I always take my chair to Expo.
Yeah. If you can't take your chair to this one, you should. Okay, so this is going to be flat on the card, and you know what, because it is, do I have my 5-incher there? Where is my 5-incher? Can you grab that? I'll put this together. Same thing, thin pop dots. Thanks, Justine. Thin pop dots on that. And then regular pop dot on the other. I need thins. Are these thins? Yeah. So thin pop dots on the top. Thank you. Elizabeth, watching this, do you still want to make these cards? I like these cards. Maybe because I like these colors so much too.
Scotch bonnet says, I guess there will be less crap in the car.
Okay.
She said, I like these cards.
Good. I can't believe she's still up, to be quite honest.
Going out to dinner tomorrow night with Mama.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm sure going to the casino too, no?
No.
You're
Going
not?
to Carrabba's.
Just you and your mom?
I'm sure my Aunt Carol's coming too, but
Just you three?
who's gonna go? Lori's in Florida. Yeah.
I don't know, isn't Carrabba's that... Oh, on Tiedemann there?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you going out there?
Well, she said, well, yeah, of course she goes, you can go to Bob Evans if you want. I said, I don't care where we go. And she goes, I have a gift card. $50.
Oh, so that's why you're going.
Yeah. I like that rose.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh,
My hands. I think I'm getting.
scared me.
You
don't like the
like
rose?
right here.
Oh yeah.
I'm
well,
getting I think I'm getting arthritis.
you don't
But
like
also could be picking up those boxes, mailing all those boxes too, because we sent out more boxes than normally. No, I like Carrabba's, but it's just weird that you guys are driving so far away to go to a restaurant. But now since you have a gift card, I understand why.
Well, we go to Carrabba's and we don't have a gift card, but she was just thinking, I love Carrabba's, me too. Forget what I got there last time. It was good. I just don't remember.
Okay, so when you put this on, you want to go. Oh, you know what? I want to measure this again. I'll eye it up. It's good enough. So I'm going to hold this as I put this on, because honestly, this is going to go. Well, I think it's on. Yeah. It's if you don't drop it, it should go from end to end. Yeah, I screwed that up a little bit. Yeah. Off by a millimeter, but I don't think anyone will know. Well, Justine will. Okay. So that goes down. Then this, remember, we just did this, then popped out flat, and then this whole thing is going to get popped right there, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Is that your phone?
My phone? I don't think so. Was it?
No?
It was Sean.
Oh, I knew it was your phone.
We just saw like a new. It said like the head coach of the Celtics was suspended for a year, and I'm like, what did he do? And it said he had an affair with somebody in the organization, and we're like, oh,
That's
He
still.
just texted me and said the person he had an affair with was the vice president's wife.
Oh.
I'm like, oh god. I'm like, oh.
Really?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Is everyone still crafting?
I just ran out of adhesive on the 5-incher. If only I had a refill.
It's coming. Actually, Misty, I can tell you for a fact that yours was just mailed today. Good. People are still crafting. Yeah, I'm telling you, after this weekend, they're all going to be shipped except for the still broke team rules. What does that mean?
I'm assuming for the coach.
Oh.
Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, he should be. Wait, is this all popped or top popped and bottom on?
Okay, hold
I
on.
can't even
Yep.
flat on
So,
bottom.
so this round circle is flat. Round circle is flat. Then this two-piece here, the top piece is thin pop dots flat. And then the whole piece I have popped up. Did this one a little bit different. So yes, this whole piece is popped up. Because I'm going to do something different on the other two. So this whole piece is popped up. Just flat on these top two pieces there. Oh my god, yesterday I was sleeping in my mom's house, because it is a sweat box in that room.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just because it's so small and the ceilings are so, and she keeps it at a cold 72 degrees, and I'm used to 69 degrees. And then me and the little guy on the same bed, it just gets hot, and she doesn't understand that, but it's just hot. Yesterday, I slept so good. We opened up the window a little bit, and oh my god, it was
I'd be
great.
freezing.
Oh, it was so great. It was really good. Okay. So this whole thing is popped here. Good. I know this card looks like it's dull, But in many ways, I think this is my favorite card. I don't know why. Just because it looks, I don't know, it looks fall too, because
I like it.
I do too. It's not all bright, bright colors. Okay, so now I'm going to do my red one. Oops, sorry, Leroy. I'm going to miss Leroy. He's been in these frames, these pictures for, God, since I had him. Okay, so the red ones, obviously the bottom one, or the darker is the red. Oh my God. Bottom is the darker one, top is the lighter one. So let's do this bottom one, or I'm going to start with the bottom one. So I would love to say I'm going to sleep in tomorrow, but I know he's going to get me up. Crosby, not Andy. He's so cute. That alarm rings at 8:30. He's starting to get up like a minute or two beforehand. And he comes up to my face and he starts licking my face. Very softly. And then I wake up and I give him hugs and scratches and he still licks me. He's so cute. That dog is cute. I have to admit though, I was very, 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 very scared this week. I mean, the dog threw up. He threw up more this week than he didn't throw up. It was scary. Dropped him off at the vet. They took him all day on Tuesday. They didn't find anything wrong.
He's bad though.
He's not bad. He's a puppy. He wants to play with you.
So is Crosby at the house now?
Nope. We did put Rooney and Crosby together 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to tell you, Rooney was fantastic. Rooney, I mean, he put him in his place a little bit. Not being mean. But Crosby would not leave Rooney alone. Licked him constantly on his lips, nibbled at him on his lips, followed him, and I mean, like right next to him. Like if this was, you know, Rooney, Crosby was right here, always right here, always, no matter where Rooney went.
Directly in his face.
Yes, always right here. If Rooney tried to lay down, Crosby was right here. I mean, it was really, 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 really bad because Rooney really was trying to be a good girl, and she really was. But for 6 straight hours, Crosby would not leave her alone. And then Rooney has a pad, and we kept dragging Crosby off Rooney's pad, which has not been out. We've had it put away because it is Rooney's pad. And you could tell Rooney was just getting very nervous because she knew it was her pad, and she wanted to lay on her pad. And every time we dragged Crosby off, she tried to walk back on there, and then Crosby went on there and laid down. And, you know, spread out. He knew he wasn't supposed to be on there. So then Lemieux would just stare. Oh, my God. Rooney would just stand there. But it was just horrible. So it wasn't fair to Rooney, actually. She was being an angel. Crosby was just all over him. I mean, just ridiculous. And then finally, the second day, I brought Rooney because I thought, okay, we'll do it again because they have to get used to each other. And I mean, Crosby didn't even lay down. Normally he sleeps in the afternoon. Nope, didn't lay down once. So I brought Rooney the next day, and after about a half hour, and you could tell Rooney was starting to get a little bit sick of it more than she was the following day. I said I'm just going to take Rooney home because it just was not worth it because you could see that Rooney's tolerance was not there. So we put Rooney on the leash, and she kind of like ran outside.
She's like, get me away.
She really did. She didn't want to stay.
Little brothers can be annoying, LOL.
Oh, it was horrible.
Shoot, he was bad. I mean, he wasn't bad. He's just a puppy,
Right.
but it was like
just in his
constant.
face.
It didn't give Rooney a break at all.
No, not at all. And because Rooney drools so much, I mean, that's all Crosby was doing was licking the drool and nibbling on his, his jaws, and is that what that's called? Oh, it's just I felt bad for Rooney. Rooney was an angel. Rooney was perfect, which I can't believe I'm using those words. I think my mom was excited that I was going to leave, but no such luck. Okay, so I'm going to do this one before and show you how I did this one, because I'm going to do this one, and it's going to be the same way I do this other green one. So if you guys are ahead of the game, you'll know how to do both.
Like all little brothers, you can only tolerate them in small.
That's exactly what it
doses.
was. I mean, it was so bad. And they know they're supposed to be together too, because they smell each other and they know. And I mean, Crosby just wants to be with him and play with him and lay next to him. But you could tell Rooney was. He was taking it, but he just wasn't loving it by any means. So maybe when we come back from California, we'll try it again. And then I think, too, we've been leaving Rooney out. Probably for the last 6 months, we've been leaving her out of the cage during the day. So she has literally been sleeping on the bed all day. And she really enjoys that. Rooney likes her independence.
Yeah, see, now here's another one like this. She commented here, it never showed up on there. So I wonder how many comments I miss if I don't read the computer.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the second one I caught that doesn't show up. That's weird.
That is weird. Okay. Can I have that thing again? Boy, my eyes.
I was going to give you my clicker.
My God, we've been on so long. This towel is drying. Okay. So this, again, top's going to get flat pop dots, thin pop dots, flat pop dots. Top's going to get thin. Well, the bottom half by the stem is going to be flat adhesive.
Tammy Pennington, wish I was going to Cali. No travel in my future. Oh.
Who said that? Oh, I know.
Pennington.
Tammy, is it still because of the COVID? Which, I mean, I don't blame her. I gotta tell you, California numbers, not the COVID numbers, but our crop numbers are, we only had like 25 people. Very, very, very low. Which means it'll just be a more intimate gathering. Okay. Everyone look up. So my card, I kind of offset that. I put the leaf here, flat, right where it meets there, but I took it off. So it didn't go right on top of, kind of like spaced it a little bit. So you're going to do the same thing with your card. Just a little something different. And then that whole thing is going to be popped.
Tammy Pennington said, well,
Oh,
pathology came back today and it's official. My boob is trying to kill me. More info next week.
that's too bad. Everyone, we need to say prayers for Tammy. I don't know if you want to share or not, Tammy, but we will all keep you in our prayers. Okay. So no, power of prayer is pretty good too. So no rhyme or reason, just make sure that that kind of hits there and go off a little bit. Now this whole thing is popped, so I'm going to put some pop dots on it. Oh my God, I laughed so hard that I'm exhausted.
Now, where is Rooney sleeping on her pad right now?
Oh yeah, because Andy's in the bed. He wouldn't be in the bed.
But he wouldn't go on the chair.
He hasn't been sleeping on the chair since the door's open. She stays outside.
Oh. Oh, she doesn't even sleep in your room?
Nope.
Oh.
Even when I come home, the few days I sleep here.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Ruins.
Yeah, no, she likes to be by herself. She really does. Okay, so this I have going on the bottom. And this is going to go off the card for sure. So everyone look up. So I kind of want that kind of touching, overlapping that there. And I'm going to put that in the center of the card from there to there, right to left. But see how that's coming off? I'm going to keep that on there, and I'm going to cut that off then after I place that. So it's going to be placed just like so. Okay? Tammy, well, we love you too.
Yes, we do.
Fanster Nation, we'll all be praying for you. Oh, I thought you were going to spill something over there.
Oh. Non-spillable, Jenny.
Okay. Let's try to get...
I haven't drink a cup of tea forever.
Oh, I've been drinking a cup of tea every time I go to my mom's house at night now. It's actually very relaxing. Okay. So that's on. And now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to cut right through that. Waste of a pop dot and a half, I get it. There, nice. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just pushing in those pop dots that are showing just with my nail. Perfect. So now we're going to do the top one just like that. And then we'll just finish that off. Okay. So again, pretty simple cuts. And you can do so much with these two stamps. They're great stamps. I would love to tell you the names of them.
You don't remember?
No.
Gonna tell
Do you?
Fall oak and autumn birch, maybe?
Oh. I think that sounds right.
Good night, Stephanie. Shannon says, can you tell us about the Tim Holtz deals again?
Yep. So he came out with 5 things today. They will all be on our website to purchase individually. However, for 1 week only, if you want to buy those mica sprays, they're his seasonal, so it's just a one-time release. Seasonal, like he's not going to keep them in stock. Seasonal mica sprays, and it's set 3 and 4 because the other 2 came out last year. So set 3 and 4 this year. And you can't even get last year's stuff. I was going to throw away my scissors. Wrong thing on my hand. So it's going to be that and his grit paste are going to be on sale. As if you want to buy all 3 together, are going to be on sale on our homepage tomorrow for 1 week at 20% off. If you buy them individually, you won't get the 20% off. But if you buy the package, the price marked will be 20% off. And you'll get, is that your stomach?
Mm-hmm. Made a grum belly.
Did you gotta go to the bathroom or are you hungry?
No, it was a grum belly.
That's
I don't
funny.
feel hungry, but...
This is the first time that I'm not hungry right now. So that'll be on our main page tomorrow for 1 week. And we're going to do that because we know a lot of you are going to want to buy these leaves. And we thought, we'll save you the shipping and just stick it on there instead of just a link, which we normally do. I mean, don't get excited because we're going to have to go back to links for sure. because the sales, we can't offer sales and free shipping, but we offer the free shipping at $75 on our website. And we just thought this time we can do it.
And when do they ship?
Monday. We have them in hand. Now, if we sell 400 of them, we won't, but maybe we even can. Because I think our vendor downtown has more. But yeah, no, Monday. So we'll put out a little post tomorrow when all that's up. Aren't these chairs hard to sit in?
Yeah, my butt hurts.
That's why
Mine
does
keep
too.
adjusting.
We're almost done.
I'm good.
My eye's not.
Complaining. Your eye hurts?
Mhm.
Tired?
I don't know. I am tired. But no, I gotta get back and let the dog out. I left at 6?
Ooh, fuzzy.
No, he'll be good.
No, he's fine. I mean, people go to work for 9 hours and leave their dogs, but but when you don't do it, it's
Get this little stem. Necessary evil is that stem. So you're not going to be at work before what time?
Oh, I don't know how long they're going to be at my house. They're coming at 11. I can't imagine they would stay more than an hour.
No.
I mean, maybe my guess. I'll text you when I'm leaving my house.
Okay. Okay. We have that one more time. Thank you.
I keep wanting to give you.
Oh, I will tell you though, make sure if you guys want those orders to ship, that you place on Monday or Tuesday at the latest, because remember, we're leaving Wednesday for California, and we won't be shipping anything Wednesday on. Class 315 though should be on sale, I'd say by Monday night.
You answered the question. Who let the dogs out? Jennifer lets the dogs out.
Okay. Actually, Justine lets the dogs out a lot.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm the lucky one.
He loves you, Justine.
I know. He always comes to me.
He does.
He's so cute.
He knows his mom is busy.
Yeah.
Oh, and for those of you who want to buy this kit, this will be on our website tomorrow also. Not on there now, but this will be on there tomorrow too. Or if you want to buy another kit, and I say that because with the 3 cards and so many jewels, it's really like $9.50 a card. It's ridiculous.
It's a good deal, Jenny.
Actually, it is a good deal. Think of it.
I know, it is.
A nice Hallmark card is like $8. Okay, again, I'm going to line up the stem at the bottom and then just kind of guess. Just want it off a little bit. That looks fine. Okay, and then we're going to pop this up. Did I don't know what I did with those. Oh, for the love of God, hold on. Okay, I don't know where my other one was. I can't believe I would have finished that. Maybe I did. I have to find my necklace.
Yes, you do. Where's the ring you bought?
It's sitting on my desk.
At work?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the box then that I said I saw. Sitting in the box still, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, there's a little... Did you bring it there in the box?
No.
Mm.
I don't know what box you're talking
I don't
about.
know. I could have swore there's a little jewelry thing on your desk. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Look when you go up there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to send out those emails and then go. I am tired. It's going to be, what, almost 11 o'clock?
Did it get packed up with the unfinished or finished card boxes from that night?
No, it was upstairs, I think. Because I didn't bring it down. I only brought her chain down. The thing that scares me is I really, 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 really thought it was on my dresser. And it's not there.
When you buy another chain, you will find the one you misplaced.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to buy another chain. That was $100. It's ridiculous. Justine will have to wear her best friend charm alone. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Did I have these both going the same way? No, I had them going opposite ways. So I'm going to turn this because I want to try to get as much of the leaf on as I can. And I think that's going to be it right there. Yep. So make sure you're getting, most of the leaf on the card as opposed to off the card.
I like these cards.
Kathy, are you actually doing them with us or are you watching? Okay, I don't know why I'm not putting these into the pop lock. Stephen wants Pop Daddy, that's what he said?
Were you throwing them in the garbage?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I know, that's ridiculous.
She said she's doing them with you.
Oh, good. People have a lot of homework right now to do. Okay.
Have a lot of what to do?
Homework. Jewels and that's first card. Nice. You didn't even know they screwed up. That round circle. Totally fixed. And again, I'm just going to take my finger and just push those pop dots in. Because of the way I cut, they're just sticking out just a hair. And then you can do the jewels. But that's the card. I love it. I know I do. I love it. So let me show you what we did with the jewels because we're going to forego that with you right now. Only because, and actually looking at this picture, these jewels, you could really see where I put these jewels. You could absolutely see where I put them. Yeah, for sure.
Karen Plummy says I have nowhere to go, so homework is okay with me.
I know, it's good. So, that's right. So, look, everyone look up.
Let me just say one thing.
Yeah.
Kathy said I'm working on my letter K. We'll send you a pic when you get back from California.
That's awesome. Good. So, these are their black diamonds. Black diamonds are here. That's important. And then these right here, these are your 5. I put 5 millimeters here in the circles out here and out here. 5mm jewels, and then 5mm on the bottom, 5mm on the bottom here, and then those crystals, the smaller ones on top. So really just the colored ones, the black ones are in the middle, and then we got 5mm on the base on that circle there, and then the bottom of that bottom of that leaf, bottom of this leaf, and then the smaller ones on the top of that leaf. Or put them wherever you want, because it really does not matter. But if you look on this page, you can see that really well. And again, you can see the jewels around that circle. Okay? Yeah, I do like those. Those are nice cards. I do like them a lot. Okay, so that's it. What time is it?
10:50.
Perfect. So 11, 3 hours. That's good, because I think the little guy's going to be okay. Okay, so I have nothing tomorrow. We'll see them. Well, no.
I don't know why I'm wearing this blanket. I'm wearing this. Like it's like a little blanket. I meant towel, but
We
I said blanket.
did everyone notice? Look up, because our picture-in-picture. We made our picture-in-picture smaller so that you can see more of the craft surface. Did everyone notice that? Would you have noticed that if I didn't tell you that?
Probably not.
Yeah. My God, did you just look like your mom right there?
Okay.
Oh my God, probably not. That's exactly what she would have said. Can you show the other two cards on the screen? Yes, Misty, I will. For sure, I will. Let me show the other cards so they can see them. I'm going to do them long way. So here, let's go back to Craft Cam. Okay, so there's that one. I'll hold them for 5 seconds. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. There you go.
Go. Oh.
Okay. And then here's this one.
Thank you, Kathy.
Whoops. There we go. Okay, and then here's this one. Whoops.
There you go. Safe travels to Cali. Thank you.
Perfect. And then look for class 3, what is it, 15?
Yes.
That should be released on Monday. And I know, Justine, you're asking, when are we going to put it together? But I have a plan. So you'll be fine.
Okay.
So...
I'm all in, Jenny.
What'd you say?
I'm all in.
Okay, you're an so look for that. And we're going to use a new stamp. Should I tell them what the stamp is?
I don't even know what it is.
It's the stocking. We have a new stocking. We have a long stocking. It's pretty cool.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's really nice. So yeah, we're going to use a stocking, and it's going to be both cards on the stocking, and we're going to give you the option to buy the kit with the stamp or without the stamp. And if you buy the kit, you're going to get the stamp at a discount too. So I think you're going to like it. So look for those cards on Monday. Let's go back to
We
picture in
can't wait to see you
picture.
guys either, Joanne.
And yeah, for those of you, I'm going to go to the office right now and feed the little guy and let him out. Then you're going to get an email from us. And that's it. We will see you next Friday online. We'll see our California people on Wednesday. And that's it.
Yeah, have a good rest of your weekend.
And do you know how to sign off? Here, I should show you how to do this. So look, bring this over here. So when we're ready, you can just do end stream.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? Okay.
Just kidding. All
Okay.
right.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Let's do it.